Hey guys, welcome back to ADP Art Creations, guys. Today, this week is gonna be for me. We'll get back to regular shows next week. I may do a couple of shows probably this weekend, but far as the rest of this week, this is gonna be my motivation of uplifting players week, and we need to get into some things before we head into the game on Thursday, the game on Saturday, and the game on Monday. A lot has happened in the sports world. We're seeing it over and over again. And, it's to the point where, enough is enough. We've talked about it on our platforms. I've done art pieces on it. I got a couple of art pieces I will be dropping today. Hey, Miss D, how are you, girl? Um, I'll be dropping today too. You can come up, Miss D, if you want to. Um, I don't even know what I'm doing here. Oh, yeah. I'll be dropping some motivation art for Angel and Kennedy. Casey, y'all excuse Casey. Casey gonna be Casey and he gonna do his thing back there. So yeah, I will be dropping something for Angel and Kennedy Carter because sometimes we gotta be very careful. Social media can be kind of tricky and when we're in our feelings. And of course, I was definitely in mine after that incident happened after that game. I was definitely in my feelings some type of way because you get tired of seeing it. And it's not just in the sports world, it's just all around of, what I'm saying, people just being mistreated or, people being mistreated or just because they're different, they get hit so hard. I could see if people were out there intentionally causing drama and trouble and stuff, and then you'd be like, okay, sometimes we have to be, held accountable for our actions. And I really think, with this incident between Angel and Izzy, like I was saying on, Bro Claude's channel, sometimes this is what they want to see. They want to see us going against each other. They want to see the back and forth. And when you open up a can of worms like that and do something like that, you're opening up the door to all that negative drama that's coming, all the negative hits. I see it around social media, the different posts about Angel and Izzy and some for and some for not. I see all that kind of stuff. And at the end of the day, regardless of how we feel, never let it get the best of us where we're calling other females, bees and just names that are uncalled for. We can say other things, about the person being right or wrong and stuff like that. But we still got to remember at the end of the day, they still got to answer to those, they still have to answer to their actions and they still have to learn from them. And what I saw mostly in that incident is an incident where another player seemed like in their mindset they had so much built up they snapped and forgot where they were. And this is not, what I'm saying, this is not making no excuse for anybody or anything like that. Right is right and wrong is wrong. And it's just sad to see two young ladies in the W and see something like that happen because they feed off of this, guys. Hey, Miss D, how are you? They feed off of this type.
Hey,
They eating this up. They laughing at us. We already got to be held to a certain standard. We already constantly fighting for our rights. So something like this is like you don't want to play into their system.
all right.
I think that in that moment, Izzy played into that system. And trust me, we've seen everything that happened on the court. We've seen the laughs and all that kind of stuff. But trust me, behind closed doors, she probably like what I'm saying, I probably shouldn't have did that. But once stuff is done, you can't take that stuff back. And so I hope that the village she has doesn't continue to encourage this behavior and be there and get her the help that she needs because When you snap like that over a person that you don't even know personally, that you just played on a team with, and you may be feeling some type of way over the years, that's something to check into, right? And no, we do not, absolutely not play about Angel Reese. But this is bigger than this is bigger than that. This is politics. Politics in the world, and then it's getting to be so crazy, Miss D, of the politics in the W. Um,
Can you hear me?
yeah, I can hear
Oh,
you.
okay. No, no, no. You're right. It is. It's kind of disappointing. You're supposed to be the older player, the veteran, and if you felt that way, instead of seeing about how to see, look, Angel is gonna be okay. You have some issues. Angel is not even thinking about you like that. You have to. If you have some issues like that, then you might. I'm not trying to be mean spirited, but you might have to talk to somebody. You can't hold. That was like a year and a half ago. And if you felt like something was, they did you wrong or whoever, she just outplays you. From what I know.
And the thing is too, you know what I'm saying, that's a lot that she probably didn't discuss every detail with people, Miss D, and it's
Oh,
built up, you
right,
know what I'm saying, over the years and stuff like that. And maybe at the time that everything was happening, everybody was pushing it away. You know how your family friends be pushing certain stuff away and they don't see the signs or they don't want to listen or something
right,
like that, because that was a lot built up. But let me tell you, when things like that happen with people, guys, it's not just about Angel Reese or the player or she,
right.
during her rookie year took a spot. That starts in the childhood. Somewhere in that childhood of
Insecure.
it, yeah, something in the childhood of growing up. It when people do certain things like that, or react like that, that's exactly where it come from. And it's just like, we already held to a standard where we have to be superwoman. So I want to say this, guys, about, I was looking up the numbers of, I was trying to get the numbers of the mental health, how many how many black women go through this in the WNBA or in women's sports, period. So they didn't have a certain graphic for me, but I will say this. Studies have suggested that 15 to 20% of athletes experience symptoms of depression, with female athletes often reporting higher rates than male athletes. Research on elite athletes indicates that up to 35% may experience significant mental health challenges such as anxiety, depression, burnout, or eating disorders, or so forth. The NCAA research found out that women and BIPOC, Black and indigenous, and people of color athletes reported that the highest levels of mental health struggles among student athletes. Studies focused on Black female athletes show additional stressors, including racial stereotypes, social media scrutiny, discrimination, pressure to perform, and lack of cultural response, mental health support. Many current and former Black women athletes have spoken publicly about mental health, including issues related to the anxiety, the depression, the burnout, the grief, and the pressure of being viewed as strong all the time. Research suggests that Black female athletes often face a unique combination of race and gender related stressors that can affect well being. So, you know, the percent, some of the percentages out there, we're just seeing more and more of it. We're seeing more and more. We barely have any female coaches in the W. And then you just see a difference. And we'll get into the coaching thing because that's going around too, about Kim. But we all know, yeah, Kim would have did different. But I wanted to get down to the basics because it's deeper than that, guys. Like, I can say, yeah, they love to see us go back and forth, but it's deeper for our Black women athletes. They are held with so much, to a certain standard that they sometimes they react and do something like what Izzy did to Angel, you know what I'm saying, on the court. Because we get it, guys. We get the pop your itch, pop your mouth, pop, say whatever you want to say. That's part of basketball, you know what I'm saying? But when it starts to be like, and we see little gestures and stuff from different players, but it's different when you're constantly getting hacked all just constantly for almost 3 years. That's a problem. That's an agenda. That's an attack on a certain player and a certain young lady like our Angel Reese. Period. No matter how you try to sugarcoat it, no matter how you try keep trying to say it's a basketball play, it's not. There is a difference in basketball plays and the agenda. There's a big difference. And it's sad because, a lot of people, Miss D, they want what you have, but they don't want to go what you've been through or don't have any idea behind closed doors what you've been through to get to where you at. That's why you have to take that jealousy, envy, and strife out, but they don't. It is so open in the W. It's ridiculous. Players over players. We're seeing it. And yes, it's mostly that we're seeing it with Angel, but it's other players I've seen. I'm like, this stuff is ridiculous. Why would you want somebody have not knowing all the stuff that they had to put in or what they went through? And if you I promise you, if you went through those things, you would have no idea, you know what I'm saying, of what they had to endure. Hey BD, hey Cheryl, hey Kish. We already know they gonna say all that kind of stuff or whatever. BD today this is about the black women of the W. We if you gonna come up here, that's what we talking about. We ain't going back and forth. We ain't talking about no stats. We going deep and keeping it 100 because that's why I got Miss D. Because one thing about Miss D, I'm in my nurturing corner, but Miss D she gonna give you BTA straight up. She gonna keep it. I mean, she ain't gonna waste no time and give you no opportunity. She just gonna do what she gotta do. So this is something real. Yeah, he did show up. He in here. I'm gonna let him up. I just want him to understand because I might have to drop him. I have I'm sorry, guys. I have zero tolerance for BS today. Okay, because this is, what I'm saying? This is something that could have been our kids. This could have been somebody on the panels. This could have been, our nieces, anybody that we know dealing with this type of stuff. And would you want them to have that same type of treatment? Would you blame them? We're not saying nobody was perfect on the court, but let's keep it 100% sure. Sure, I hate to see that. I seen that crazy stuff, but we ain't gonna let that get to us because the whole time they were going back and forth, it's different. There was an agenda, and nobody can make me feel different about that because there's a difference in a push and a shove and all this kind of stuff. There's a big difference in all that kind of stuff. But when it comes to something like this, that could have injured that girl for the rest of the season. You know what I'm saying? That's the difference. You coming from the back like that. No, they didn't call that no flagrant two for somebody just being innocent. That's not what they do. But we looking for change. Change is coming. We know it's gonna happen. Let BD up here, Chad, and he better be good. Cause if he not good today, and he better add me some cash up wing stock. Cause if he act up, and Miss D. So if he act up, guys, he gonna get me and Miss D some wing stock today. Okay, Miss D.
That sounds good. Okay, let me say something right quick, BD, before you
Go
speak.
ahead. Go ahead. You can
No,
talk,
so
Miss D.
as the older player, like I said, I hope she look at it and say, you know what, that's not me. I acted a fool, and I hope that she can get the support she need. And I hope she reached out to Angel because Natasha Cloud didn't help either by trying to say, "Oh, that's a good play," but it escalated. It just, you know what, like I said, you had some unresolved issues, and it might not have been towards Angel, but you took it out on Angel, and you need to
Mm-hmm.
get some help for that. And then I hope, like I said, I hope she, as the older veteran of the league, reach out to her and say, I'm sorry. You too old for this. You're 32 years old, and I don't think she's jealous necessarily of the lifestyle. I think, unfortunately, that's go. Let's talk about the team from Chicago. I'm gonna say
Mhm.
he promised that lady a starter position. I guess she's come off an injury. Angel came in and beat you out, and she still didn't realize that no matter what you promise, if that player beats you out for that position, then you lose position. You didn't handle it very well, and I understand that you've been through the injuries and um you thought you was going to get something, but you have to work for it, and she know that. So I just hope that she could get to talk to somebody. I'm not trying to be mean spirited, and settle that because that cannot happen again. And yes, you could have injured that Angel. You could have injured her. And what you gonna say then? I'm sorry.
Okay, can I say a couple of things? Just a couple of
I
things.
want to finish, but go ahead.
Oh, if you wasn't finished, go ahead. I'm
Go
sorry.
ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, you finished, Miss B. I can wait.
Go ahead, BD.
We talking about the flagrant foul, right? That's the gist of this conversation. I just want to be clear. We talking about the Izzy flagrant foul on Adrian Reese.
Yeah.
Okay, a couple of things about that. One, jealousy is a motherfucker. That's number one. That was a clearly a jealous move. It wasn't a basketball play. Izzy should get at least a game suspension, if not two games, because it wasn't a basketball play. She clearly tried to slam that lady into the floor. And what would have happened if she'd have bust her head? You understand what I'm saying? Then it'd have been a
That's what
whole
I'm
different
saying.
conversation.
And right, right.
Now, my second point is this. I put this on Semesco. You're supposed to crash out. All that being nice shit, that's it for the birds. When you trying to intentionally hurt my best player, he's supposed to be out on the court in the ref's face. Listen, a coach's main job other than winning the basketball game is to protect their players. He didn't protect her in that moment. So you gotta. I understand people want to get on Izzy, and I get that, but you got to give Carl the same amount of smoke you give to Izzy because he didn't protect her in that moment. He
Yeah,
failed her.
Yeah,
yeah.
but that's
So
because
I
they're
don't
stupid.
understand why people not giving Carl that smoke
That's because
too.
they're so
Oh,
because
they giving it they giving it
give it to them.
we
Yeah, they
hadn't
give it
got
to them.
into that part yet, BD. I was gonna get into that, but they giving him that. Somebody actually also asked on Threads, like if he had a, someone asked the question, well, if he had a respondent and said something, what would that have done? Even if it, and people were like, even if it had did nothing, the point of him speaking up and protecting his
Exactly.
player would have said
He
a
don't have to
whole
crash
lot.
out though. He didn't have to crash out, but he didn't show nothing. He didn't do anything. He didn't. He barely went over there and see how she was doing. That's the point. You don't have to be crash out like Sidney Johnson or take try to strip your clothes off like Cheryl Reeve did a few times. You don't have to do all that, but you have to
No, why not? You got listen. At the end of the day, she
know,
tried to
BD.
hurt Angel
I know that. I
Reese.
know that, but no, that's not his that's not his personality. But even when you quiet like that, you don't have to crash out. It's a way to do it without crash. I mean, I got
No,
to crash
there's
out. That's,
sometimes
no,
you got to crash
BD,
out,
BD,
Miss D.
no,
You
BD,
got to
no,
crash out. Listen,
no,
if she would
no.
have bust her head,
I
then
know
what?
that. I know that,
Then
BD.
what?
I know that. I know that. But you don't have to crash out. Just act like you're concerned.
Listen,
Because
he
he
didn't
went over
show
there.
no
BD,
concern though, and that's my
that's what I'm
issue.
saying. Right. He should have went over there and consoled her. That's how more important. That's more important than crashing out against the ref.
And again, the other than winning the game, the main function of a coach is to protect a player. He did not protect his player.
Yeah, I
Fuck
agree.
that. He didn't protect her.
But I want to go back what Keisha said. Once again, I don't know why Mama Kia Brooks is talking. She just left it alone because every time she opened her mouth, it sounded kind of crazy. It wasn't crazy, but why would you even mention it? Talk about I guess it was something about both was playing hard, something crazy. But why even go on Twitter and tweet about it? Why even go there? Knowing the history, knowing that you probably didn't resolve the issue between Angel. I mean, you and Angel's mom. I don't get it, but man,
A different type of culture.
And I think too, also too, you got to remember you have a black queen up in the W. Your daughter is a queen on this team. This is her first year. You have to be careful. And you're right, bro, Clyde. He said it. He couldn't have said it more perfect. Different environments and different upbringings. Some people
right.
just react like that. I mean, they just do.
And what if Angel, some beef between Angel, a little bit of beef, not quite. I mean, they cordial, but what if Angel would have came back and played against Flau'jae and start japping at her and slamming the ball, and then did that to Flau'jae? Would Mama Brooks say the same thing? No.
No, she
Mama
wouldn't.
Brooks should have just left it alone. Should have just left it alone. Just not even talk about it, because it wouldn't concern you anyway. Now, because it looked kind of crazy knowing your history, and her mom. But
Again, in my opinion, it just give people license to attack Angel some more. If the other opposing team know that their coach isn't going to protect her, why wouldn't I go after her and try to take her out of the game? If I know the opposing coach ain't going to go protect her.
Any great coach. Now, if you just want Semesco to be a fucking good coach, cool. I'm sorry, ADP. But any great coach will be snapping off Phil Jackson, Doug Collins. If you go to Popovich, if you go to any coach right now, Brown, if you go to any great coach that has won it all, it's a moment where you snap the fuck off, and that was a moment.
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
But he didn't even do the basics.
If that was your child or my child, I'm coming out the stands.
Right.
So let's not gonna pretend like, well, it's just no different.
Right.
They had the same type of attitude, but I bet you if Angel was his daughter, he was snapping off.
That's true. He didn't even do the basics.
Bullshit. I don't want emotions is emotions.
I know.
It's the way it's supposed to be handled. He did not protect her. He did not go out to do what he needed to do to make sure that Angel was safe and to cuss those people out. Everybody's supposed to get cussed out. Sandy Banadello supposed to get cussed out. The referees were supposed to get cussed out. And if you want to go as far as how Kathy Engelberg been doing whatever, he's supposed to be on the podium and got a fucking fan.
Go court, you speaking my language.
But hold on,
Sidney Johnson crashed out over something that was less than that.
Trying to talk, baby.
Hold on. No, I was just saying, guys, and if you notice, I think people are more so upset with Semesco because this wasn't the first game. This has been happening each and every game. This game just affected more because of what happened on the floor, and she could have been injured. But go ahead, BD.
No, he
probably okay. Go ahead, Gummy. I mean, who was talking next?
I was just saying a snap off moment. That's what it was. Just like I crashed out right there in a few seconds. That's all they need to be saying. Everybody know and understand where I was coming from. Everybody understand. They know that I could be calm, and they know I could be crash out moment. And this was a crash out moment. Hey, Mama June. Hey, big girl. Hey, Chocolate.
Yeah.
This was not no articulated moment for the situation. Every single person. And then the nerve on this day, on Tuesday, she still has not gotten a suspension for an intentional situation where she could have hurt her for the season. Tried, like Angel said, she tried to hurt me. She tried to hurt her.
Yep.
From behind the back with your dirty ass. From behind the back.
They just gave her a fine. I don't think they're gonna hey everybody in the chat. No, I think they gave her a fine, but we haven't seen a suspension. I don't know why.
No, this is a 1 to 2.
I don't know, but I tell you what, they are reposting close-up clips, everything. They put numbers. down where you can call. They're doing petitions. This is not going to go away, guys. Something is going to get done. Just wait for it. When we make some noise, when we stand together, we win together. It's something getting ready to be done. The sad part of it is they want to use us to do it, us against us. That's what I'm saying about, feeding into the narrative. That's what she did. So you're right, Miss D, about her getting the help and all that kind of stuff, because it's like you snapped on that court. There's a difference in going back and forth, bro. Clock. We know that. We know they're gonna do, certain bumps and all that stuff.
It's gonna be chippy.
Yeah, chippy, and that hitting the ball out the hand stuff. That want the icing on the cake. It's when you physically do something like you at a wrestling match type of thing.
They didn't suspend AT. Remember AT body slammed her? He could have hurt her. She could have hurt Angel then when AT body slammed her. I mean,
but AT went to the podium and apologized.
Yeah, at least she had the respect to apologize for it.
The moment got heated. It got
But she known for some, little dirt being a little dirty.
Yeah, but the thing is this. I'm gonna tell you.
There's a difference though, Miss D, with somebody like AT though. AT got a conscience.
Yeah, AT got a conscience. This girl here, she was already motivated because Kia Nurse comes over to the side and tell her good job with her half-breed ass. I mean,
it's okay, bro. Clyde, don't just call them different names.
And then Tasha Cloud didn't help her either. So she got Kia Nurse and Tasha Cloud, and everybody talking about she did a good job. And you got Mama Brooks saying weird stuff.
The only reason why I said we got to refrain from calling them certain type of names, because we don't want our kids to be called certain type of names, even though we know that's the full definition of that person. That's all I'm saying. That's that's the way I look at it. Go ahead.
Both my grandparents was half-breed, so I don't care. Anyway.
Yeah, you don't care. You straight. Look, I've been there, done that, but I've learned, because I used to be popping off just like gummy guys. I'm telling you, with no filter, didn't care, nothing. And it took for certain things that, God said, okay, Alicia, I'm gonna let you, get away with some of this stuff, but you gotta tone that tune down, because you're gonna mess around and be somewhere you don't want to be. So that's through life experience. But yeah, bro, Clyde, you're exactly right about this is crazy. We all can relate to it because we have children, we have family members and stuff, and we know what we saw. We know exactly what we saw. But yeah, some people are on social trying to flip the narrative. We ain't trying to hear that. Ain't nobody trying to hear that right on this time. You got a selected few, and then you got people, bro, Clyde, you got people posting other pictures of her saying it's her, and that ain't even her, just wanting to say something against Angel. I don't know if y'all saw that going around social media, where they posted a girl that and said it was Izzy and it wasn't. So we got a lot of stuff. This stuff is not going away. It's on everybody dropping, everybody saying, it's heavy on them. They can't get over it this week. Something has to be done. And yes, we know Thursday Angel's going to go in there and she's going to play that game, because we know Angel is strong. But even the strong need prayer, even the strong need uplifting, even the strong need to know, hey, if you got my back, fans, you got my back. What we gonna do? Because I'm telling you guys, on Monday, when they come to Atlanta, it's gonna be a different ball game. I don't know what they're gonna do. I don't even know if I want to watch the game, because it's gonna be so crazy. But hopefully they know to have things in order, because this is deep, guys, and some people react in different ways. But go ahead, Miss D.
They play the Fever, don't they?
Thursday they play the Fever. I'm not worried about the Fever.
You know what? AB, watch them elbows, because Angel ain't gonna be in the mood. Watch them elbows. But go ahead.
Oh, she getting ready to take it all the way to the court. I'm talking about 100% beast mode. And then who's to say we don't know? You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes, you just be so overwhelmed. We may see something different. We don't know yet into the game. So I'm not worried about the Fever game. What I can say, guys, about the other teams, nobody has went this far. No players, even if they feel some type of way, they haven't taken it this far right here. And like we saw in the game, they kept letting her get away with it. They kept letting them get away with it because you had mac and cheese. Yeah, you had mac and cheese up there too. She's not innocent. It's a lot. It's a lot of them.
Her auntie a nurse.
Yeah, it's a lot of them. Why would you say that?
They all have issues.
These social media detectives. Huh?
You know they all got issues with Angel because they all played with her rookie year, and they had some jealousy.
Kia didn't. Kia played with her last year.
Oh, last year. Well, I know Mac and Cheese and Izzy. Yeah, but it's some jealousy, and I don't know.
But I'm saying even with let's use Dana for example. She might have did all that other stuff, but she ain't react like this. When she was playing, when they were playing last year and all this, she didn't react. She didn't do all this. I'm just saying, there's something, like I said, it starts in the childhood that makes a person react like this. They just don't start reacting like this for no reason. And it could have been different people, different things, but that's what it boiled down to. It's a lot that went into this, and it just Angel Reese just added. Not Angel Reese just added. She was innocent in this part right here because this was definitely not a basketball play. Were they both innocent during the game? No, look, I like them talking Chippy and all that kind of stuff. Ain't no wrong with being Chippy.
Olivia Miles and Ashley Barker, right? It didn't go to this,
right?
It didn't go to this.
That's why I brought Dana as an example, bro, Claude. Even with her playing on Aces last year and them playing against each other or whatever the case may be, she ain't go over there doing that. She didn't take it there because guess what? At the end of the day, you got a career. And let me tell you something. This new class coming in next year, you think, hey, okay, this new class coming in, woo-wee. I'm telling you now, some of them better get ready to kind of like either retire or go in there encouraging and respecting these rookies coming in.
Well,
but that's what I'm saying, right, big girl? She'll reel her back and told her, we're not doing that. And see, that's what you got to do. You don't do that. Don't give them that. Don't give them that. You know what I'm saying? Get over here. We ain't doing all that. We're gonna play a game. Keep it basketball. Stay focused, because you get out of being focused when you do stuff like that. Because that, Liv, I'm like, girl, that what you didn't have to do all that, but right. Cheryl did do that. And you notice we don't have a lot of female coaches in the W anymore. But yeah, go ahead, Miss D.
Dana didn't want that smoke, but yeah, she thought about her career, but Dana don't want no smoke. She's
even if she didn't, but she, I know like that, you said, she thought about
behind
it.
The scenes. She's like Oppie. She'll talk behind your back. She ain't gonna do it up front, So that's what I said.
Yeah, and people, what I'm saying, people know that and get that. You know what I'm saying, Miss D? They'll get all that. But what I'm saying is the fact, because people gonna talk regardless. But I'm just saying the fact of her not reacting in the way that the other player reacted. That's why I was using her example like that.
I know what you're saying. I know.
And then with seeing Kennedy on that team and seeing them at least be sociable, people sometimes realize the things they do. Not everybody, but sometimes people do. So you see certain things across the board, but we have to keep it real, and we have to keep the main thing. What she did was, I believe, I can't speak for her mind and stuff until she speak out and break it down. Because when a person speaks out and break it down, you can tell if they're being honest or telling the truth. It's certain gestures and stuff. You just know. But I knew, guys, when I started watching that game and I started seeing certain things, I put that scripture in that chat before that happened, because I could feel it, that something was getting ready to go down. I didn't know what, but I could feel it. And so that's why I put the scripture that Angel always uses. She likes to use Isaiah 54:17. That's one of her ones she uses or whatever when she's posting. So I put that in the chat, and I also put that on Momo, it's okay. I also put that in the, the motivation, because here go BD. He came back, guys. Because they need the motivation, they need the encouragement. It's like it's something, guys. I kid you not. Teaspoon is one great person. I declare because. Okay, baby. What you want? You gotta tell me. Okay, go get your juice. Go get your juice. And use your words. All that extra stuff. I don't know what you're saying, Case. Um, but yeah, because I say that because notice everybody that have been attached to Teaspoon is constantly, it's always something. People on social saying, Kennedy this, Kennedy that. Kennedy can't catch a break with the world. She cannot catch a break. She do anything or anybody.
Right. They criticize it.
They criticize or they come with stuff. Stop posting. Listen, stop posting rumors and stuff. And we got to be careful when they posting stuff to make sure we're researching it before we speak on it. If you're not a follower of these players, then you wouldn't know about their setup of their profiles. You wouldn't know all this kind of stuff. You would assume, but the assumptions is getting out of hand. Even with her, I'm like, y'all don't have nothing else to talk about. Talking about she ain't with the Aces no more. What in the world? Like it's just crazy stuff. Like crazy stuff with Angel, crazy stuff with with Kennedy Carter, crazy stuff with Miller. I mean, come on, when is enough is gonna be enough.
Forgive me, ADP. I know I came in kind of hot. I'm still at work, so now I'm gonna talk in my work voice. I know y'all don't agree with the crash out, but again, Carl needed to crash out. If this was me, if I'm the coach of the dream,
no. You and Bro Clyde did a good job. Y'all doing what fathers would like. The way that y'all came off is like the kings. That I mean, this is what. I'm not saying he not a king or he don't take care of his territory. We ain't saying all that, but this is how you react. From a father or uncle or a mentor type of reaction. It's okay, is what I'm saying. It's okay to react like that.
I already spoke my piece about what Carl should have did, but here the players now, Angel Reese's teammates. The next time somebody would have came in that paint, one of them would have got hammered to the damn ground, because you have to send a message that I am not going to be bullied. We are not going to be bullied, especially by an expansion team. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you can't just let people throw your players to the ground and then you go out and just play basketball like nothing happened. Nah, that's not how that's supposed to work. Yeah, I know this is going to sound a little ghetto. Forgive me, but I'm from the projects, okay? When we played ball in the street, one of my teammates got hammered like that. The next person coming in the lane on that next possession, they're going to get hammered to the ground.
I mean, I see it in the NBA. I see it a lot in the.
I'll give you a perfect example. If Steph Curry was to drive the lane against OKC or whatever, right, and Chet clotheslined him out of the air, you don't think Draymond Green would have been in Chet's face ready to fight? Right or wrong? Yeah. Draymond Green would have been in Chet's face ready to fight, if not already fighting him. It wouldn't have been a next possession. You understand what I'm saying? Where was that from Ryan Howard? You supposed to be the leader of this team. Why you not in one of these people face like, bitch, who the fuck y'all think y'all are?
Ooh,
you understand what I'm saying? That's real.
BD, hold on.
I'm sorry.
You got to take that back. You got to apologize to the women of the world. We're not going to say bees up here. Because you don't want nobody to call.
Okay,
I know you don't want nobody to call a baby girl no bee or nothing like that, right? Okay.
No. I'm just speaking contextually in general. Okay. Like it's ghetto. But again, like it'd have been like, girl, woman, who the hell do you think you are? You're not fit to do my player like that. And the fact that you know that they weren't willing to respond on the court disappointed me. That they just went back to playing basketball like nothing ever happened, that disappointed me. And that showed that's character, ADP. That made the dream look really soft, in my opinion. And that's just my opinion. That was a soft made move.
I just
by her
like
teammate
I'm
by
like this.
not responding to that.
Yeah, I'm like this when it comes to certain things. We all do different stuff, but what I'm gonna say is that they are there, BD. They seeing it close up. They're seeing it close up. Carl is seeing it close up every single time that she plays. He's right down the sideline. You cannot miss not seeing go get your cup, baby. Not seeing what's going on. I think it really took a toll with everybody when they actually saw baby girl over there. And I can't even imagine because when you hot, oh, you saying some of everything over there. That's you know what I'm saying. That's a lot. She probably could. She would. You know how you so upset sometimes you can't even breathe type of thing over there. And she still.
Listen,
That's why when she went out there and she missed them shots or whatever because it was still in there. That's something. You know when something hit like that, you just can't go out there that quick and say I'm getting ready to hit a couple of shots. But
oh
not
yeah,
only
she was
so when
definitely
she
emotional,
yeah, but what
and
did
rightly
but
so.
rightly so, right. And everybody some people saying, I see the little YouTubes and stuff, BD with the Charmin tissue. Y'all better let me tell you that there's nothing charming about no Angel Reese. She is one of the strongest black queens at the age that she is, and she deals with so much. People deal with so much and hold it inside. They gonna snap and get it out sometimes. I'm just sorry, they just are. You can't ask her to hold it in and just keep playing ball. You can't do that because you have no idea how it feels to get hacked like that every single game for almost 3 years. And then this particular play could have ended her career for the season. I mean, that's what it
Again,
all
for
boils
me, I
down to.
understand for a lot of folks it's about Angel Reese, but for me, it's more an indictment on her teammates. There's no way the next following play, the person who come in that lane don't get hammered to the ground. Period.
Yeah, I agree with that old school style. Don't be afraid to take
Period.
that fine. Don't get afraid
Listen,
to
listen. I'll give you
get
a
kicked out the
perfect
game.
example,
You're
Miss
right.
D. You remember when Caitlin Clark got hit to the floor by Marina Mayberry? The next possession, Lexi Hall was on Marina Mayberry
Oh
back.
Lord. We no. We ain't gonna talk about no
I'm just
fever though.
saying. It's
No.
the
Throw
No,
that
you
listen,
no
but
can't.
the
no
You
no no.
can't say. You
principle
can't say. Look,
Throw
if
that
you want
out.
is
to
the
use somebody,
same.
BD, it wasn't Lexi. If you want to use
Yeah,
somebody,
throw
you
that out.
use
Throw
Sophie
that out.
Cunningham.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
So
either or. Maybe I got them
okay.
confused,
Hold
but
on.
the
Wait. That's not talking about no
principle. I
fever.
know you don't want to
No.
hear because
No.
it's the fever.
No.
Get out your feelings,
Right.
Miss D. It's the principle.
Hold on.
It's the principle. They
BD.
responded. The
Okay,
dream
fine.
did not
Okay,
respond.
fine. BD. Forget the fever.
They didn't
Anyway,
respond.
And
BD.
well, we
What
can't
I just
blame
say?
them for not responding because it all boils
That's not
down
that's
to
not
the
their
head.
personality. But
It's
you
the
know what? They
head.
need to get that. They need to get their personality. But Ryan, but don't ever mention no fever. Ryan and now you made me forget. Alicia Gray sometime a little too passive. Who else they got on there? Medina might, but she's a kid. I mean youngster. There's nobody really they got that
Yeah,
dog like that.
you can't put the blame on the teammates at the end of the day
Right.
because they still got jobs and
There
stuff
you
to do.
go with
But
that
what you
fever though.
can do is put it on that head office like Kathy Elsa, what whatever her name is. You can put it on that
Engelberg.
because she's allowed. Yeah,
Right.
she's allowed. Oh, I call her Elsa, but
Right.
she allowed
Well,
it from the
she
beginning. It
enjoyed this.
started.
She said it. She said it herself. She enjoyed this
And she
so-called Larry
passed through the
Bird, Magic
questions of
Johnson
stuff
stuff.
like that. You know what
Hmm.
I'm saying? She
She likes stuff
bypassed the
like that.
questions and stuff. And
Hmm.
I'm sorry, allegedly, Kathy. I'm sorry, girl, but I have to say it this way and keep it real. When you were seeing it, and this is the third year, you guys didn't do anything, especially when it comes to Angel Reese. And it has trickled down to going on
No, she
year
like it
three.
because it makes money. Anything she says she about
Yeah, I
making
know.
money.
That's what
She
I'm
don't
saying.
care.
And
She don't care about
that's what
people.
I'm saying. It starts with the head. That's why I said, Miss D, all of this starts with the head and trickle down. And yes, if you are a part of someone's team, that person, you are held accountable for those every single one, last one of those players. We're not asking nobody to go out there and do no wrestling match, boxing match. All we asking is to say something. Don't pretend it's not there. Don't pretend like she got to work through it. Oh no, it's some things you're not going to be able to just work through it. You're going to have to let it out. Quit telling women not to express their feelings. Quit telling them to hold it in and not let it out, because you know what that does, and you're not there to see it. Is they can anxiety attacks, just depression, just so many other things, because they've held it inside for so long. They will give us nits and bits and pieces of it, but you never know the full story till they completely have that moment. We got to stop saying hide your feelings and just keep playing. We got to stop doing that, because this is a perfect example. Like, I'm tired. I put out the warning signals. A lot of people miss the warning signals. I've been saying this. I've been on the pressers. I've been on the videos. I've been on the commercials. I've been saying this going on 3 years. And in order to try to get something done, I get penalized for it. I got penalized for speaking out, telling the truth. And then everybody else that tells the truth of the same thing I'm saying, they get nothing. It is bigger than that. It's a big agenda of people being jealous, envy, and strife of a woman that just want to come in here and play basketball and do her thing. She want to do her thing on and off the court. Another example of that, we're seeing it now in the NFL. We've seen it last year. This is going on the second year. Let's see what happens. They ate up Shedeur Sanders, guys. They tried to drag him to the pit. You hear me? And because of the village that he has, he was able to sustain, because God was first, and then his family had his back. But not everybody can maintain like that. They will break down. And even if he did break down, we that's none of our business. We won't see it. But it's the fact that they want to take this young man out, and he hadn't even had a full year up in the pros yet. They get mad when we're confident in ourselves and we believe in ourselves, and we don't care what you say and how you say it. The biggest problem everybody is mad at with Angel Reese and other athletes that believe in themselves is they know who they are. We are learning who they are. Go ahead, BB.
ADP. Everybody has a line at the end of the day. Everybody. Yeah. Me, you, Misty, everybody. Yeah. What happens when Angel finally wigs out, and won't nobody be able to hold her back when she?
That's what I was saying, BD. That's what I said. Yep, that's what I said.
Then what y'all gonna do then?
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? When she wigs out, we all get on Caitlin Clark for crashing out, right? What happens when Angel Reese finally crashes out?
BD, you can't.
It's the same thing.
Angel without talking about Caitlin Clark.
It's the same thing.
No, hold on, ADP. She's not going to the same thing.
It's the same thing.
No, it's not the same thing.
Stop using your hate for Caitlin Clark to not listen to my point. It's the same thing.
We're not gonna listen. We're not gonna
crashing out is crashing out. There's different forms of crashing out.
BD.
Right, it is.
It's not the same
but we're
thing.
not gonna get into the back and forth of the
exactly because it's not the same thing. Because she's dealing with racism.
Crashing out is crashing out.
No, it's not. Stop
yes, it is. Crashing out is crashing out. They're level to the crash out.
Quit trying to compare the two. Dang.
Yeah, we're not going to compare the two. And
exactly.
I'm not comparing them. I'm comparing the situations.
No,
crashing out is okay. I'll put it to y'all like this. What is the league gonna do when Angel Reese finally says I've had enough?
Who knows, BD? But we're not gonna mention CC.
We don't know.
They're not
yet,
connected
BD.
like that. Thank you.
We're praying. I'm telling you now, and I
because
mean this.
Everybody has a line. Everybody.
I'm telling you now that change is going to come, and you're right. God is not going to let it get that far, but you're right. It can happen because people snap. And when you snap, you are not thinking about anything. You in full a mode of just getting to whatever you need to get to.
But ADP,
your thought process is...
I hope it ain't Malice in the Palace. I hope she'll do it. We'll need that.
No, we don't
No,
need
she's
that.
not.
But
What's going to happen? Change. This is going to do something because, guys, if you ever notice that when we fight together, we win together. And I say that because social media is so big and her fan base is so big, and not just her fan base. We don't even know the half of the people that are behind closed doors that say, that's not okay. Because sometimes even celebrities, you be like, well, why are people not speaking out? You don't know what these people are doing behind closed doors unless somebody turn around and tell us. Trust and believe the people that are in her village, in her circle, and that are for her are not taking this lightly. They're not just taking this as a basketball play. But sometimes in life, when you are playing chess and not checkers, you have to move in silence to get your agenda done. When you talk about it, everybody can scheme up in your plans and they can try to mix it up. But when you move in silence, you recognize it. But what the solution, you have to move in silence with that solution because you got so much stuff out there and you don't have time for the distractions, is what I'm saying. That's when the distractions come and distract you from doing what you know you're supposed to be doing. I do believe after this particular incident, you can come back and you can tell me it may not be a microwave response. It may be who's for us to say, but change is coming due to this situation.
what's the agenda that you speak of, ADP? What do you mean by agenda? Like, where are you going with that? What's the agenda you speak of?
Well, far as Angel or far as people like coming up with solutions.
As far as people coming up with solutions, what's the
You
agenda for
can't.
that? Is it a league
Because you
thing or
can't.
is it a player thing?
It's both. Everybody want to play chess,
It's
but
both. We don't want players to
everybody wants to play
right.
chess, but you know what I'm saying? It
Exactly.
works both ways. But what I'm saying is if you notice that when we in general, whether it's sports or whatever, anytime that you have a solution to something and you're trying to make a difference and make it happen, not just go through the trials of it, but actually make it happen, you have to be quiet and do it. Because everybody's going to come at you, distraction's going to come at you in the midst of it. So whatever they're deciding to do about this situation, far as the other people that have Angel's back, they got to move in silence with it. You know what I'm saying? It's just how it works. If you want to get it out there and make sure that it's sealed.
Okay, well, my main thing is I just don't want people to perceive the dream as a soft team that they could just
I
get
don't care what
bullied
them
around.
people,
Like,
people gonna
BD,
talk
BD. It
regardless.
don't matter
They're gonna
what they
talk
perceiving.
regardless.
Exactly. What is you talking about?
It doesn't matter. They
what
talking
I'm
now,
talking
blaming it
about is
all on.
this: you got a dog playing with a bunch of puppies, and that ain't cool.
Well, no,
No,
BD,
no,
BD,
we can't
Period.
say
BD,
that either,
BD,
BD.
BD. I said that's not
We're
part of
not
that.
gonna,
I didn't say
I'm
they were
not gonna
soft. I just said they
attack the
were
players or the
no,
team.
BD, BD,
I'm not
BD.
doing that. I'm not
No.
doing that. Even
Okay.
even if you feel that way, and we may feel
Yes,
certain
I feel
things.
that
I'm
way.
not. These women going through too much
BD.
behind closed doors
You
that we don't
you
know
want them to be
about.
not.
So
It's okay to be. It's okay to take. They don't have to crash out to take up for Angel. All you do is say, hey, don't do that no more, and to say a few choice words to him, to her,
big girl,
and that's it.
Miss
But you don't have to
D,
be all. You
somebody
try to
punch you in your face, you gonna say, "Hey, don't do that no
okay, I
more."
got him.
BD. It's a difference. It's different levels of how you
She
respond.
threw her on her head.
Okay, hold
What
on,
are you talking
BD,
about?
BD. But you want them to get fined and get kicked out, and they ain't gonna be able to play for a few games. What are you want the malice of the palace, don't you? Stop it.
Listen, you gotta send a
No,
message, bro.
No, BD.
BD from the streets and stuff, so he
You
gonna want
gotta
it
send a
real
message.
hardcore and stuff like.
No,
Yeah, but
No,
still,
you gotta send a message,
no,
bro.
and
look.
we're
Let me
not.
tell you
No, let's
something,
not do that
BD.
all the
These
time.
players are
That's not a message.
already
Don't do that.
these players are already going through enough with not knowing what it's like to have a great player on their team and have to see her go through the certain things that she's going through. I mean, it's just you have to. You can't. I know we want to blame everybody, but we cannot blame everybody because it starts with the head. Then it trickles down to the coach. The players have jobs, they have things they have to do, and Yes, they do have sisterhood. Yes, I do believe in the dream team. Yes, I do believe in the players, but not everybody's built the same, and they built different in different environments, and we can't get mad and blame them for that if they don't react in the way that we want them to. That doesn't mean that they are a certain way. We just don't know what triggers anybody because we don't know them personally. You okay, baby? Yeah, we
I
don't know
get
them
it, but
personally.
I guess I'm just gonna have to agree to disagree with y'all because for me, the lack of sending a message back is a
BD,
bad
BD,
thing
BD, BD.
to me.
It's nothing wrong with taking. It's a certain style that you could do that. They don't have to beat Izzy up unless Izzy starts throwing blows. That's when you start doing it. When you think she gonna throw some blows, but if she did that, all you do is say, hey, push her off like, hey, don't do that, no more. You know what I mean? That's all you have to do. And if you
Y'all
do that
too
again,
diplomatic
hold
for
on,
me.
BD, but let me, BD.
No,
If you do
we
that,
we're not
if you
we're
do
not
that,
diplomatic.
if you
I'm
do that
just saying
again, that's
that
not diplomatic. If you do that
yeah,
again, then I'm gonna knock your nose
we
in.
get what you're saying.
Right,
We
but it's
get
a
what
way
you're
that
saying. We're not.
first
We're here
you
to
have a
agree and
warning.
disagree, but we're
Right,
just
you
letting
have
you
a warning.
know.
You're not gonna just get up and
Yeah, you
swing.
can't expect everybody to react in the way that you do. Is what we're saying. And that's real. That's life. Like everybody ain't gonna react like you would. You'd be surprised. Some of your people, you'd be like, you gonna let that slide like that? Can just certain things. Everybody is built different. Yes, Cheryl. God is definitely watching
Hey,
over Angel.
hey, ADP, can you highlight secret comment real quick?
No, you like violence, BD.
No,
Nah,
no,
she
I'm not.
said two wrongs don't make a right, but you know what it do? It make it even.
What
BD, hold on.
secrets don't
That's
don't
what it do.
B,
BD, hold on.
BD is
Don't
that New York
BD, don't
talking
talk.
kind of
Don't
thing.
talk right now. Let me get this out. Don't say
Go,
don't talk over me.
go ahead,
BD,
Miss B.
it's like I said, you give her a warning. Don't do that no more. I'm not gonna say the word. And if you do that, I'm gonna knock your block off. That's how you do it. Now, if she continue to do that, then that's when you don't just escalate. It has to be a leading up point. And she's a big girl. She could take over for herself first. That's
Yeah,
the first person that need to take over for herself. Then the
yeah.
teammates. Yeah, but yeah.
Uh-huh.
So, but go ahead, BD.
And she wasn't look, and don't get it twisted. She wasn't looking for that type of help. She just had to, go into her moment of, I gotta, take a breather. I gotta breathe, baby girl. Because I was there, I'd be like, breathe, baby girl, breathe, because I can only imagine. And when everybody saw those tears, we were hot because it was frustration, and you know how you get red when you get red and them tears come out of frustration, baby. I'm glad they got her to the side. That's all I'm gonna say,
On a
because
close knit. Oh, I'm sorry.
it was from a back part. It wasn't like, and this is the crazy part. She did it from the back, and then she tried to lock her when she got down, because if you look at the position, Angel would have had the upper hand, but Angel was blessed. I'm just saying, when I say she was blessed because she had people to come over there and at least get her to the side, because when you in that mode, man, you straight up going, you're snapping. You're not thinking, you snapping like no.
Well, here's
So
my thing. I think the dream isn't as
I think he
close as we
protecting them both.
perceive them to be. I don't think the dream is as close as we perceive
I'm
them to
not worried.
be.
You know what? I have sometimes
BD, how
when it
you draw
comes
that
to
crazy
outside noise,
conclusion? How you draw that
right? And we
crazy
I,
ain't even
conclusion?
got a full 44 game. We ain't even got a full season in. You
okay,
don't know that.
I put it
You
to you
don't
like
know what
this.
it's like. You don't know. You don't know that. You
I
can't
put it
speak
to
on
you like
it.
this. On a close knit team, you don't have to ask for help. The help just come.
BD, what are you talking about? That's not true. Stop it.
What,
That's not true.
you
What are you
asking
talking
for
about?
people to
That's why.
you
That's why
see?
you be on. Look,
This is
that's why he
what
be on
this is.
punishment. ADP. Don't you put him on
Yeah,
punishment because
he's
he's
still
saying
on
crazy stuff?
punishment. BD. BD, this is where you cannot expect people to react in the way that you do and get mad when they don't react. Who does that in America? You can't. Well, we did do that, though, didn't we? But I'm just saying, on the
Oh yeah,
regular,
now you just say it.
No, yeah, because I'm not gonna. Listen, I like this
You're an
team.
instigator.
I
That's
respect
funny.
these
You're an
players, and I'm
instigator.
not
Quit
gonna do that.
instigating.
Yeah, it's pretty much instigating. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna do that. I'm
Well,
not.
I'm not
I'm not.
gonna lie. It pissed me off
And
to
you
see her
can't.
get
Right,
thrown to the
right, big
ground.
girl. You cannot
I be
expect these players
honest.
to put their careers on the line like that just because you want to see a bloodbath. I mean, I'm just like, BD. You can't do that. And everybody react different. Just because a
Did you see
person
what Big
don't
Girl
react
said?
the way that you want them to, does not mean they
Exactly.
don't care and stuff.
Exactly.
BD,
Okay.
what I tell you, I said, do not come up here. Hold on, chat. I got to get on BD for one reason. I said, do not come up here. We talking about these certain things. BD has
We gotta be
a
positive.
very strong male ego. Very strong. Oh my gosh. But you know, his heart is in the right place. We get what he's saying at the same time, but that male ego, ooh, gracious ball of fire. I can't be there. I just can't. And I told you don't act like that. This is why BD
BD,
stay
when you
on the
go home,
adoption list, guys.
when you go
Because
home, take a nap. Okay?
look, and
Take a
this
nap.
is what he
I'm
did,
not
guys. Come
sleepy.
up
I'm
here.
wide awake.
He
No,
came
we
up
need you to take a
here.
nap.
Yeah, he's very old school Nubian. He came up here. He said, "No, I'm gonna be good. I'm gonna start off on good behavior." That's what he did. I have 2 points, and they were juicy. They was real good. He was starting off real good. Then that male ego started coming up in there, and there's nothing wrong with having an ego, America Kings. It's nothing wrong with it, but sometimes people can do a little too much of it, and
I
that's just
mean,
me.
okay,
But
I can't
yeah.
expect Angel Reese to be like me, but I know one thing: somebody throw me on my head, it's gonna be on and popping. It's fuck a
Yeah,
basketball because
that's
now
easy.
it's not basketball. That wasn't a basketball play. That was some personal shit. So you want to make it personal, okay, bitch?
We know that,
I got
BD.
you.
Stop. What I tell you about that name calling BD?
BD, we know
We're
that.
not calling that.
We know it was personal. We watched the year before last when they played against each other. I mean, on the same team, and all the
But let me
veterans
say, I
out there
feel
for
so
food.
bad for Angel. I have never seen such hate. Now from people who look like her, so sad. I know. And Big Girl said, "What happens should make the team stronger." They say firsthand what she goes through. Right, right. They do see what firsthand what she goes through, and this should make them stronger. And it will, Big Girl, because they actually get to see a lot more of the evidence of like, man, you know. So and sometimes look. You show what did she do? She came back and she reacted on the court with that ball in her hand. So guys, I don't know. They might have meant I keep saying at the end of the day, even though people can say whatever they want to say, that dream team got that sisterhood. They have it. And they may not react like we want them to. That are they perfect? No. Sisters, we beef. You know what I'm saying? We beef on the panels and stuff, but once we get out there, we good. Or we agree or disagree, but we still good. Or we in the chat. It that's what sisterhood is. There's no perfect relationships. So we can't expect for, someone to go to a team and every relationship is perfect. No, it's about continuing to build those relationships. They are continuing to build those relationships with Angel, and Angel is continuing to build those relationships with her players. Her players are not at fault of what happened. You know what I'm saying? Everybody reacts different. You don't know what they're saying behind closed doors. You definitely don't know what they said to her as she's having her moment over there, because she could have charged over there. You know she can run. She could have charged over there and they don't tell her what still would have happened. I'm just saying,
80, ADP, can I ask you a question?
the,
What do you think would have been the proper response for Carl Semesco after that play, in your opinion?
I think for him, just to say something, BD, just say something, not play through it. That playing through it recorder has been playing through it from the first game. Say something, even if they don't listen, BD. The fact that he says something, anything for the protection of his players, anything. But then again, I don't know his, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know his character. But even with a person with character, you can have a mellow character, you can have a certain type of character. When something like that happened to the people that you care about, you say something.
Hey,
For
I could
me,
tell you
I
what
know
his
you guys
character
be
is,
saying like
ADP.
you guys be saying ADP, you're such a nurturer. You are so sweet. But guys, when it comes to my kids, you even look at them the wrong way. I don't know who ADP is after those first 5 minutes. I'm sorry. If you bump my child in the store, if you bump my buggy, if you look at my baby because he's stimming in the store or he having his moment, I'm gonna give you that look. All I got to do is look half the time.
Well, I could tell you what his
I'm just
character.
saying.
Can I tell
So
you what his character is? It's a 5-letter word. That's a synonym of kitty. That's Carl's character in a nutshell. Cause what he
Secret
did
said chat.
yesterday
All we have to do
was
is
some kitty stuff.
BD,
yeah.
look, you want people to be get crazy, look like Cheryl. Cheryl took off all her clothes almost, and you want him to do all that.
But you know what? But you know
Mm.
how that team responded after she did all that?
Yeah,
They played
but
harder
no,
Yeah,
for her because
BD,
and that's
because she
different
was
too.
willing to
And
BD.
protect them. He
uh,
What's
wasn't
let
willing
protecting?
me
to
tell you something
protect
That's not
too.
her.
necessarily protecting.
That's the
BD,
problem, Miss D.
No,
BD, BD. That's not
no.
always protecting. That's not. Sometimes you go like a plum fool. Stop it.
He wouldn't have looked like a plum fool if he'd have got
Yes, he would have.
ejected for that. No, he wouldn't have.
Not. It's a way to get ejected.
Sydney Johnson got ejected
Yeah.
for far less.
No,
Far
he didn't.
less.
He get no. He was trying to fight a security. He's all in the security
He got
space.
mad because they missed the
We talk about
call.
security.
And it was
We're going
far
back to
less.
Security.
Miss D is trying to tell you,
What
BD.
does that have to
Everybody react
security?
different. We can't
Right.
expect people to react in
Exactly.
the
You want him
same
to
like
crash
they
out.
can react, but not react directly like this person or this person
Exactly.
or this person. And
Just
we
to
can't
react.
keep saying, oh, if she get on this team or that team, they would have did this. The only person we for sure about that would have been about that life is Kim Mulkey. That's the only one I know
Yep.
100%. We, as far
Or
as
maybe
these
even
other
Don
people,
Staley. You
they
see what
talk a
Don
good
Staley
game.
did.
They will talk a good game, but when you get a player like our baby goat
Teaspoon
Angel
wouldn't have been trying to hear none of that.
oh yeah,
Teaspoon
Teaspoon
wouldn't
would,
have been
Yeah.
trying to hear
But she
none
wouldn't
of
act
that.
that crazy. She wouldn't act that crazy though.
She'd have got
yeah,
thrown out
she
the
would,
game, though. I bet you
Yeah.
that.
Okay,
but yeah, but
BD.
we're
You always want
saying
somebody to get
like
thrown out
it's
the
the
game. What's going on? You okay?
yeah, right. Like you,
Golly.
that's what I'm
You have
saying.
to show
BD,
some
you got
kind
to
of
get out your feelings a
emotion,
little
Miss
bit.
D. You have to show some kind of emotion. The
You
girl
don't
got
have
thrown on her head. That was
BD,
not a
you trying to
basketball
make people lose
play.
their money. You trying to make people lose their
he
money.
can show, he can respond. He can respond or whatever, but he doesn't have
Right.
to respond in the way that you want him to respond.
Exactly.
We're just asking
We
him
just
to
want him to
respond to something.
respond.
Even if he
Right.
said even if he used it in a mellow tone, like, "Look, they better watch
Exactly.
that. They bet. Look, I'm tired of this. Blah blah blah." You know, even if he said
Exactly.
it
That's the
that
way to
way,
do it.
it's something.
Right. That's all we want them to
The
do.
way
We
he
don't want them
talk
to
in
act crazy.
practice and all that kind of stuff, if he did that, we're okay
Exactly.
with it.
Exactly.
Just saying something instead of playing through it. Playing through what? Playing through what, Carl? Carl, I've been having your back, and I still got your back, Carl. I still got your back in a little back. I'm talking about way back right now. But we're saying yes, Teaspoon would have reacted, but she wouldn't have did it to the point where it would have took her out of her character. We can't say get out of your character and do it like somebody else do it. No, you keep your character and you respond. And like I wanted to read what Secret said. Secret said, "Chat. All we have to do is keep praying for her that God will keep her strong, safe, and humble because vengeance belongs to Him." And yet, Secrets. That's why I was so hot when it happened. But I had to go regroup myself, guys. I had to go regroup myself and say, okay, it's a better way. Alicia, now that you calm down, how are you gonna react? Okay, I'll put my artwork out. I'll put this scripture out. I know she like posting. I'll put the motivation out. Like I told you, I got 2 to drop today. One on Angel and one on Kendi Carter. I keep the motivation going. And as I'm getting ready to post that particular one that I posted yesterday with Angel, I was sitting there and I was, getting ready. I was getting ready to post it. And before I posted, the Holy Spirit was like, hey, put 1,000 may fall at your side and 10,000 at your right hand, but they will not come near your tent. I mean, it came to be like a blow. And so that's what gave me the assurance, God, that Angel is gonna be all right. Sometimes what we go through life is not pretty, and when you have God's favor like Angel does, it's not, let me tell you, cheerful givers and people that put others before themselves, guys, I promise you, I'm one of those people. You have no idea what we go through behind closed doors. You have no idea the battles we face that you don't, just meant for me and God to know about. You know what I'm saying? You have no idea. And this is why I can relate to her, Angel. And she's so young with it. But just wait for it. Just wait. She's still growing. Just wait for it.
Well, I guess our philosophies are different. Somebody come at me with some fire, I'm bringing the flamethrower. That's
That's what
just
I'm
me.
saying. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Say just you because you
But
can't
I've been
expect.
saying it's just me though. I'm
But
saying if
you,
this was me, this is what I would have did. I said that from the very beginning.
You wanted
If
Carl to
I
be
was
like you.
called,
No, but
that's what
you
I
wanted
would
hold
have
on.
did.
You
yeah.
wanted
You
Carl to be
said that,
like
but
you.
your actions were speaking something else. But
Exactly. You
go
can't
ahead,
expect
go ahead,
Carl to be
BD.
like you, BD. You cannot expect Carl to be like you, okay? That's okay. We just want her to respond. He don't have to come with the flamethrower. He don't have to come like that.
Right, big girl. This is Angel's second time she's been physically assaulted at work. I pray it won't happen a third time. I Wanda said I am hoping that the coaches reaching out and work behind the scenes and sending emails to appropriate people and address that situation. Right, Wanda. Because that's what I'm saying about sometimes you do have to move in silence. And who are we to know if he have, even though he haven't reacted in the way that we do, who are we to know he ain't been doing that? You know what I'm saying? That too, we don't know.
Okay,
It's just
ADP, I got a question for you. What does the WNBA do now? Do they suspend Izzy or do they let her play through it?
I think because and we've seen plays, BD, we've seen um plays where, it wasn't intentional and and things like that. I think what got it for me is the fact that you did that. And then I mean to see it up close that you did that and then you were laughing about it. I think, man, it just didn't sit right. It just didn't sit right
Yeah,
with me.
it
It
look
didn't
kind of
sit right with
crazy.
me. It'd
Like
be a
she
difference if you went like AT or somebody like we
and
said
apologize.
and
Right,
apologized
right,
or something. Even if I'm not even thinking about your apology, but the fact that you did it
right.
would say something. But the fact that you did it,
And
you had
laughed
people
and
cheering for you,
right.
and then you laughed
Your
about it,
girlfriend and
and
everybody.
this is where I felt bad for her as being as the person that did it because you do realize you just opened up a door of the negative and the things that could come with this, right? And those people that are rooting for you online and all that kind of stuff, they're not
Right,
going to be right there in those situations when you're right there receiving it.
right.
Okay.
This is where
Well,
I
Okay,
go,
what you think
BD, and
about that,
say
BD? What you think about that?
everybody reacts different, BD,
What you
because
think about that? What you just said?
when they come on
I
Monday,
think I
BD.
think this Carl is soft as fuck.
You
That's
ain't listen to
one.
nothing she said. You ain't listen to nothing
I
she
did.
said.
I've been
No, you
listening this
didn't.
whole time. And two, the WNBA better do something to let
Oh, they
Izzy
gonna do
walk
something.
without a game suspension, without at least a game suspension. That sets a really horrible precedent. That just gives the license for other teams to go do the exact same thing.
But the thing is, regardless, the other teams could have did this all this time, BD, and they haven't, and it's going on year 3. They've been, hacking and doing different stuff like that, BD, but nothing like what she did. Nothing like what she did.
Well,
She
forgive me for
doesn't
being
deserve this
angry.
kiss. If you
Watching that made me very, very, very angry.
Yeah, we
I'm
know
not going
angry,
to hold you.
but you want to take it all to the stream. It's not.
Yeah,
It's,
cause that's how I do. You not fit to throw fire at me, and I don't come back with the flamethrower.
Okay,
I'm not built like that.
BD,
But
BD, I
but
know, but you
Carl
better.
obviously is built like that. He wants to
No,
be a diplomat when
no,
people are
we don't
throwing
look. BD,
fire at him.
BD,
I
BD.
get it. That's what
We
he
do
want to
no,
do.
no, no,
Okay.
BD, BD. We ain't talking about flamethrowers and Carl. You can't look. He's an older gentleman. Angel's maturing. Yes, it's time when you gonna throw down, but it's also time when you have to be a woman. We are a little too old to be trying to, act a plum fool.
Okay,
Sometimes
you know what? I guess that's why I
you gotta
mess up
hold that.
that because I
But
am
you
not
too
a
old too.
woman. That's why I
No, no,
can't see it
this is
like
not.
how
This
y'all
not. This
do.
not. No, it's not a
And then
woman
it's
thing.
like too,
It's not
guys.
a woman thing. It's not a man or
What
woman thing. You have to. You
what
getting older. We all old up on the stage. Not old, but you know what I'm saying. So we too old for that. Just because somebody do something that it's not. You don't go on 10 every time somebody do something to you. That's not how that work. You got to show some
yes,
calm
baby.
down,
Restraint?
You can
You
get more
mean
chips.
show some restraint?
restraint, because you don't want to in real life you did that. Your buddy be in jail. Are you ready for the jail? I'm a little too old. It's times you have to. I'm not saying that, but you got to pick your battles. You got to pick your
And we
battles.
are, and listen, yes, political. We already know
Hey,
Angel
political.
has a target on her back. Now you put a target on your own back with the negative that you get ready to face. I've seen, so when I say social media, woo, that's why I said we think different, BD. Now some of them up there, they not playing. They not playing about Angel. And woo, it's a
Well,
lot.
that's my thing. I'm
It's a
not
lot.
playing about Angel either. Like I
No,
was
but
ready to
these
assault Izzy
people,
Harrison.
yeah, but these people, oh man, they waiting
You
for
just want to fight
Monday.
somebody. BD,
Yeah, yeah.
Well,
Sometimes you
you
know what I'm saying.
calm
He do
yourself
well
want,
down.
yeah.
can you ladies give me a little bit of grace? Y'all are talking to a dude who did 3 tours, 2 in Iraq and 1 in Afghanistan. I've seen a lot of things, so my PTSD work a little different from y'all.
Look, I understand that, but you might have to talk to somebody. I'm not trying to be funny. Calm that down. Let's
Yeah,
calm
because
that down.
one of my boys, well, one of my boys had to do that too. He had to talk to somebody because let me tell you, oh BD, I know, I don't, I know of, I haven't been there to see it, but yes, baby. Okay, let me get your chips. I can't even talk about it on this live, but let me tell you guys, man, that behind the scenes stuff. That's why I say you can't believe when it comes to the wars and people being overseas, you can't believe everything on TV. And when I say BD, he had the footage. I mean, man, it's something. So I get it. I don't know how exactly how it feels, so I can't really relate to all of it. But I have uncles and people that
Well, again, it just infuriate me that you have a male head coach and he showed more estrogen than testosterone at a moment where your star player gets thrown to the ground
well,
head first.
we're trying, yeah, and we're trying to explain to you, and Miss D is trying to let you know what I'm saying, everybody reacts different, and that's just how it is. We're not all, if we were all built the same, we definitely, you think flashing now, oh Lord, that'd be real crazy. You
But
know what I'm saying? If we were all alike. So everybody's not built the same. Everybody don't know the best of both worlds. They don't know the streets and they don't know the nice places at the same time. Some people only know up, and then when they go through the change, they be like, it's the end of the world, but we can survive. We can survive it because we know both sides of it. But not
okay,
everybody gets
ADP,
the experience to see that.
let me ask you this question. Angel Reese took 19 shots the other day, yesterday, but she only went to the free throw line 6 times. What do you think that's about and why you think that's happening?
Um, we already know they have certain agendas. We already know they targeting each other. We already know they're not calling these fouls on her. We already know there's politics behind it. We know that. And whatever they tell us, we're not trying to hear it. Sometimes they think because people are not in that certain field that they don't know certain things or they're not aware. we're far more smarter than that. You know what I'm saying? And we know what it is. At the end of the day, we know. It's getting
Because
the sad
what
part
I
about it is
noticed,
that it's getting stronger in the W. It's getting strong
yeah, cause
because
what I
when I
noticed
started
is when
seeing,
she went. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm
no,
sorry.
when I started seeing, I'm like, man, this is like the NFL and the NBA far as the politics. I'm like, dang, I'm seeing this going through the games, guys. I'm seeing, I'm like, and then I'm seeing like, listen, guys, sometimes the person that's delivering the truth, you might have something to say about them, but because of who said, but it's the truth. When Kenan Carter said what she said this year, and everybody was on her, you can't. It's not what she said; it's who said it. And we get it about, what I'm saying. We get it about our, what I'm saying, our careers and stuff, and we got to look out for that. But sometimes you need to hear the truth, no matter if you don't like. You don't care for the person that's coming through, or you want them to be safe and all that kind of stuff. Sometimes it needs to be said. Sometimes your assignments that you have to deliver messages like that, it's not going to be easy. So I get the part of, Ken's career. I understand that, and having her best interests and stuff. But she was not. But what she said was definitely true. And some people just don't. They just don't like to hear. And she said, she also said, don't be surprised who y'all find out who is a part of that locker room with all those shenanigans. And what happens? You ain't got to believe the storyteller, but when you start to see the evidence and the proof, that speaks volume. Yeah, we know Mocha Wood. Look, Nubian. Let me tell you, they are crazy up on this social media board. They have me cracking up because they keep playing scenes of Kim Mulkey, BD and Miss D, of how she would have reacted if. Look, Kim wouldn't even have let it get that far. That's the thing. But she's built different. Kim is built different. She don't
Yeah,
care.
the LSU coach. That's the LSU coach, right? Kim
Yeah, she
Mulkey.
don't.
Yeah,
Kim
she
don't get.
definitely
Kim
different.
don't. She
ADP.
built different, and she don't care.
May I ask your chat a question just specifically for them? Chat.
Don't
I
be
want to
messing.
ask you.
No, don't be
I
messing
want.
with my chat. My
Okay,
chat is
I
free.
gotta ask
My
them
chat
this
is
though.
free. No, my chat is freedom of
It's not a
speech.
bad
And
question. It's just a
we
question.
don't want no ego question either.
It's
BD.
it's not an ego question. It's just a question. Do y'all feel
Okay.
like I'm overreacting about how Carl should have reacted? I just want to know. Put a
It's
one in
still.
the chat if you
It's
feel
still
like
at the
I'm
end of the day.
overreacting.
It's a difference of opinion. So whether we agree or not, it's still a difference of opinion. But what we're saying is it's okay to feel how you feel, but you can't expect everybody to feel the same way, is what we're saying.
Okay, I got you on that.
Political
I
said the
don't
league
ever
is.
expect anybody to feel like how I feel.
I know political. Political was saying the league is trying to move away from physicality to accommodate a Euro style of basketball as the gentrified. Is that gentrified? Okay, that's what political said.
Yeah, the ginger fry to like really like turn it, make it commercial is to gentrify something to like make it commercial, palatable
But
to white people. That's pretty much what gentrify mean, palatable to white folk.
but you know what? Yeah, they trying, but they realize. Mm, okay, I'm gonna say it like this. Look, political. You know they trying, but they don't realize we built different. We built different. But yes, that's exactly. There's a lot of that in there too. That's exactly what one of the agendas is. Most
But see
definitely.
what the WNBA lacks that the NBA have, unlike the NBA where there's plenty of male European talent, you don't have a whole bunch of female European talent like that. The world women's basketball speaking has not caught up to the United States like how the men worldwide have caught up to the United States. So the W trying to turn this into some Eurocentric thing, they're making a huge mistake if that's their plan, because all the great players are going to come from here and they're going to be black, whether they like it or not. I'm just
Yeah,
saying.
they're gonna, yeah, they're gonna have to, whether, yeah. You said it, whether they want to or not. I'm, it's just sad, but yeah. But I don't think Yeah, she gonna get. But don't worry about that AL 504. She gonna because it's so natural. For Angel, and half the time she just because it's a dog in her, and that is her favor that God has given her. We don't have to worry about that. She gonna get them 1,000 rebounds and more. Watch, because what we notice is if you notice that the more and more they try to come at her and take things away, the more and more God bless her with. If you notice that every time they try to do something, He come back and show them what she's working with every time. They always try to counter out with something, this, that, and the third. She's going to get that plus some more. Run it back when she get them. Run it back. They're not going to be able to stop her. If they did, they wouldn't keep trying. They can't do it. Because guess what? When it's built in you, it comes natural. Oh, they did. That's what I'm saying. Let me tell you something. I just want to be honest, guys. I love the players. I love the game of basketball. You know what I'm saying? I just want to see good basketball with all this, with all the politics and agendas. But guys, this is where we at. This is where we
Well,
at. That's
did
why
you
we got.
see the wing
That's why we
game
got to
last
continue
night?
to fight. We still got to fight.
Did you
Huh?
see the wing game last night? The wing Aces game? Did you see that last night?
No,
You
I
want
didn't
to
have a
No,
talk
chance.
about good
I did
BD,
a.
basketball?
BD,
I said
BD,
You
I
want
did
to
a
BD.
talk
Don't
Zoom
mention
about
that.
call.
good basketball?
BD, BD.
The,
I
Don't
didn't
mention
watch
that.
it because I did
what do you
a.
mean? The Wings went crazy
I
last
know
night,
that, but
and
you see,
they
BD,
played
you see,
great
BD,
Hold
basketball.
on,
BD,
hold on.
BD. You always on the wrong side. You was on the wrong side,
The
BD.
wrong side of what? Good
You,
basketball is good basketball, and they played
you
Wait,
on the wrong
phenomenal
side.
last
You on the
night.
wrong side, baby.
The wrong side of what? The wrong side of what? Good basketball is good basketball, regardless of who plays it.
BD,
If
BD,
it's good, it's good.
BD,
You know what I'm saying? Good.
ADP.
Oh, let me say this: good basketball would be if you really want to go there. The politics of cheating and not calling certain things. Of course, you
Exactly.
would get at the line 15,000
BD,
times
I
because
mean
they
BD,
ain't calling nothing
ADP. I
on
got
you.
a
Of course,
favor.
you'll make
I
your
got a
stats
favor.
because they.
Look. Kick BD off because he acted crazy now. Back
How
to
is
play.
that acting crazy?
You acting
Everybody
crazy.
scored in double
You
figures.
acting
How is that acting
crazy.
crazy?
You acting crazy.
Yes,
They
political.
didn't stop
Political
Asia,
said.
but they stopped everybody else.
BD,
Political
don't go
said the
nowhere.
league is not happy about
Okay,
her independent economic success.
they
One,
not
because they want to control who is
right.
successful and who's not. Exactly.
Yep. And then
Exactly.
she went with Reebok instead of Nikes. You know, a
And
lot of
they
people.
think, look,
Right.
political in chat, they thought because she went with Reebok, oh, Reebok ain't all that. Well, guys, allegedly, if Reebok is not all that, why are you trying to copy their shoes? I'm just saying because some of them shoes look a lot like
It do. It do.
Reebok, and that's why Shaq was saying they was asking him something when him and Allen Iverson was on that video. He said, "You know, we can't say all that. We can't tell all the details because you know what they gonna do with that."
Well,
Like,
Reebok has always made good sneakers, and the Allen Iversons, that's probably the best sneaker they've ever made.
well, here's the thing, though. Um, we know we in full blown competition with the different other brands because I love Reebok classics, the high top, everything. You know what I'm saying? I've always been a Reebok girl. So when she came, not only is she there, she got Morrow there, she has Dejanay there, she got Betts there, Okai. And Okai. Don't be surprised. All the pictures, the campaign is
And,
coming.
and and the cool
And
part about
what I love,
AR
too, guys.
sneakers is they
What I
don't look
love,
girly. AR
yeah,
sneakers
that's
don't look feminine. Like a man
she
could rock AR sneakers and be all
right.
right.
She got a universal, yeah. And then another thing too. You know what I love too about Angel is that with Camilla and Medina is that she will do anything for them, whatever they need her to do. Whatever, if they need anything, she said that. Man, you talk because you gotta remember these like Medina and Camilla came over here. They're young. Camilla came over here 14. Medina 16. They came over here. They left their families to come over here. And just to have somebody that know that, you know what I'm saying, I'm in a different country, but she has my back, that speaks a lot. God, I'm telling you, if you don't have that calling of a cheerful giver and putting others before yourself, I don't know what to tell you because it's real. It's real out there, guys. It's real. And just to see certain things, like I said, she's built different, and we all can relate to her in some type of way. And just the fact that she's still in her 20s and still and doing all of this, right? Oh, Politica said shoe wars is a factor as well. Reese has the culture and she is taking market share. League in bed with Nike, and that's a threat. Yeah, and you know what I'm saying? Political. You know they already, you know, I got over it, but I ain't got over it like that. Because when they did Allison Felix like that, that ever since then, I mean, I just you look at these sorry baby, you look at these companies different. Even though they changed management, they put a new rule in, but sometimes the people that you have in charge at that time will mess it up for the long run.
Oh, I know that name. She ran track, didn't she? Allison Felix.
Oh, and she will, and she is too. You know they are. You know they are political. Nike is afraid Medina will help Angel open the African market before Nike can I can't saturated geopolitics in play here. Belinda said that's a high school. I've seen no other player constantly thrown to the floor and hacked as much as Angels. These players are not scared to do it. That's what I said. That's why I said it's a front Belinda, it's a front office issue.
And that's why I said it need to be a response because they're not scared.
It needs to be a response because you ain't no other player. They can say what they want to say, but no other player has been treated in the way that Angel has. When you got 4 or 5 bodies on you like that, and they don't let you get away in the game with so much, what you think her teammates gonna do? They gonna go in there and do it too. Let me tell you something about Angel. Her IQ and her common sense, she's very intelligent. Don't get that twisted. She see and she hear. So she knows what's going on. The thing I love about Angel is she gonna go out there and she gonna play this game regardless of what she's going through. That's why I don't care if she miss a free throw Thursday. I don't care if she miss a layup. I don't care if she's just be on the court, just playing hockey, whatever. She getting spoiled this week, okay? She getting spoiled this week. But what I do know, she gonna go out there and work hard because that's just her. That's just Angel. You can't take the dog out of a person because it's built. So I know she ain't gonna do that. Sorry, Angel. I know you're gonna still do your thing, girl. But yeah. Let's see. She was talking about Nike. Okay. AL504 said, you know it's bad if Big Dog sees it. Yeah, Big Dog coming from a dad. He coming from the hood and the streets. You know what I'm saying? Like you know what I'm saying? Like if I had Carl up here, I had to be like, Carl, just come on this side, Carl, because BD gonna go ham. You know what I'm saying? Momo, it's okay. Momo said, whatever. Momo said, leave me alone. Hey, Tony, what's going on? But yeah, so guys, we can see, you know what I'm saying, that it's deeper than that when it comes to things like this. It ties into the big full blown of the politics of the shoe deal, everything anything she touches, they trying to match, but they can't match it. They trying, but they cannot match it. Whatever they do, they cannot match that energy because it's that good God's favor. But I'm telling you this, guys, what we saw, change is coming. But I had to tell you guys, it's bigger than that. And I had to say, like when Ms. D brought up the point too, bringing up the point, BD, that like I said, it's got to be something part of Izzy's childhood that's leading her to hold that in and to react like that. So at the end of the day, we may not like who did it and how they did it. We just got to pray for both, because
Well,
you
again,
don't
y'all
want this.
more diplomatic than me because she'd have got her ass
We're
whooped if
not
that shit would have
diplomatic.
been me.
Stop saying we
But
diplomatic.
but my question to
No,
you,
no, BD. We are not diplomatic. Just because we have a different opinion and we like to keep it real the way we like to keep it real, does
I'm
not
not
mean we're
disagreeing
diplomatic.
with you. I'm
BD,
just
BD,
Right. And there's a
BD. Oh my
time and a
God.
place for that. There's a time and a
Exactly.
place for that. And I'm just, you know how I am over here. I am like, I'm a nurturer, but I keep it real at the same time. But I'm not gonna say but so much for because I don't want anybody to, like, I have kids and stuff like that, so I have to be careful when I get upset or
See,
something like
exactly.
that I calm down, because at the end of the day, regardless of how it went down, both of those young ladies is still somebody's child.
Exactly.
And our children are not perfect. You know what I'm saying? Even though we didn't like the way
indeed.
it happened, and even though we didn't like what went down, it's okay to call it out, but not to get that personal where it's like, okay, wait a minute now. We taking
I
it
don't know. It
a little.
looked pretty personal to me, but okay. My
Okay, yeah, it's
question,
No,
personal, but
nobody
my
said
guess
question.
it's
what?
not.
BD,
That's
we
not
already know
what we're
that.
saying. You're
Duh.
missing it. You're missing it.
Exactly.
I didn't say it wasn't personal for
We
her.
do that.
That's why I said whatever happened, it's been balling. This is not, when a person reacts like that, it doesn't just start on one game. It has been trickling from childhood to up. Something in between, something is triggering that.
You think
You know
Izzy
what I'm
got
saying?
childhood trauma that she dealing with, or just
I don't
some
know
kind
until
of
she
trauma?
Well,
I
no,
don't know
she
until
got
she opens
angel
up
she
and
got
tell
angel
us.
jealousy. That's what she got. We don't know about the childhood, but we know she got
Yeah, we
angel
don't know
jealousy.
about all that. I'm just saying that that's how usually it's something in there. We don't know for real what it is until she opens her mouth and says something or speaks on it. And once she opens up and she speaks on it, trust me, in the first 5 minutes, you will be able to tell. If you know people and you know discernment and you have it, you will be able to tell in that first 5 minutes. They always say, in order, if you want to find the truth out about a person, let them keep talking.
All right.
You will
Well,
find out real quick.
let me ask you, ladies,
She
this: Why
was. She
would
was definitely trying to destroy her. We didn't say that. Look, we ain't saying that AL504 girl. Look, we definitely know that's what that was.
hold up?
We
AL five hundred
definitely
four
know.
is a girl?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
She's not a girl. We use that term because that's how we talk. She's not a girl. She's a black queen woman. Okay.
Okay,
Just so
no,
you
I'm
know,
just
BD.
I'm
saying I
just
didn't
saying.
know she was a female, a
Is Big Dog
woman.
Sports a
I
man?
didn't know that.
Is Big
Well,
Dog
I
Sports a
didn't
man?
know. I've never seen AL504 on the panel to know if she was a guy
Did
or
you
a
see her
girl.
Oh,
profile
she came
picture?
on my panel. AL504 came on my panel. The other she
That's
came
why
up
I
on the
asked,
D block.
because I did not know. Why y'all trying to kill me? I ain't know.
No,
BD,
it's
did you see
okay.
the profile picture? You thought it was just a picture of a lady?
I
Oh,
didn't. I didn't look at the profile picture. I've
Miss
never. I
D,
don't look at people profile pictures. I'm not just clicking on people profile
You don't have
pictures.
to click. You can see it. Can you see it? Don't you see a lady
No,
there? You don't see
no.
it.
yes.
I just.
Amen. You right. We do
When
reap
I
what we
get off
sow.
the
You know
when
we
I
don't like
can't see
it,
it on the
right?
stream yard. Maybe I have to
Hey,
go like
Donna.
when I get off the
Excuses,
panel and I
excuses.
go
Hey,
in the chat.
Donna. Excuses. Hey,
Okay, well, I
lyrics.
didn't
Hey,
know.
everybody.
If I knew, I
Uh,
wouldn't
uh, uh.
ask.
Miss D, look, BD, you
Like
have no chance
me.
out here because
Oh,
Miss D
Miss D,
know
listen,
we
I can argue
forewarned
with
you
Miss
before
D
you
till the
came out
cows
here.
come home. She know I don't give a, you know,
Oh,
I
that's
do
what.
this
That's
all
how she
day.
know how to take you. Yeah, and she know how to
Yeah,
take you too.
you know, I'm all
That's
for
why she,
smoke.
and she know. That's why she was
Yeah, I
trying to
know.
tell
That's why I
you.
rock with Miss D. I love Miss D, truth be told. But you know, I can argue with Miss D till the
Right,
cows
well, we
come home.
argue, but because BD, he be trying to troll. That's all. He be trying to
But no,
troll.
Yeah, and that's why I forewarned him. That's what look. That's why I warned him before he came up here. But you know
but
what I'm saying.
but I did.
He just
I
go.
haven't trolled anybody though. But I do have a question for y'all, and it's this: Why would the league punish Angel Reese in this way when Angel Reese has made them so much money over the past 3 years. Like the monetary part of it makes absolutely no sense. You
They
get what
don't.
I'm saying? Angel Reese has brought millions of dollars and millions of eyes to the W. So why
They
would
don't.
you try to harm her
Let me tell
in
you
this way?
something.
It don't the financial part of it for me it doesn't make sense because she's
Because
bringing
of
them a ton of
because of
money.
because of color. Because of color. That's what it is. Because of color.
You
That's what
feel
it
that
is.
way too, Miss D? That it's because she a black woman?
It's. I
Yeah,
mean, it's
I do. And you know why? Look, they don't want the face of the league to be a black woman because the last 5 years, even more, but mainly the 5 years, the best player in the league, you can call generational, you can call whoever else generational. The best player in the league is Asia Wilson, and she has to be a black woman from South Carolina. They got her own shoe. It's very independent. So if they don't give Asia respect, they ain't gonna give Asia no respect. And she been doing this, for longer. And she been MVP. She won championships. If they don't give her respect, they gonna get nothing. They not gonna give Angel respect.
right. Even
Okay,
that's why I.
let me ask y'all this. I'm sorry, but just because it's on my mind. Do y'all remember them pushing Breonna Stewart this hard when she was in her prime in Seattle 2016, 17, 18, 19, when it was her, Sue Bird, and all that? Do y'all remember the league pushing them this hard and favoring them, like letting them get all the calls and all that shit? Do y'all remember that?
No, but guess what? Guess who they did that to? Diana Taurasi. They pushed her like that and they gave her a lot of calls. Cause Diana Taurasi got away with a lot of stuff.
Oh yeah, Diana Taurasi got away with murder. She really did. She really did. But okay, I just was curious. Y'all
And
remember that?
yeah, and this is why I said we're dealing with a lot of like, gosh, a lot of the politics and all that kind of stuff. Because this year they're constantly trying, and I say trying, underline three times like your teacher do. I say trying because they're trying to move Asia Wilson out the way. But when it's built in you and you a dog like that, you can't move that out the way. But they trying to do it this year.
Okay, let me ask y'all
That's
this.
what I'm saying. This is where all that stuff. That's why it's like, can we just get to, what I'm saying, being able to enjoy basketball? No, you know why? Because there's so much politics in it behind closed doors. It seems to be coming up more and more and more. And you know why? Because they think they cannot be touched, and they've been getting away with it for so long. So all that backhanded stuff, all this kind of stuff that's going on, people do stuff because they think, and I keep saying they think they can't be touched because of the money they got, because of their agendas. But you can. Every man has a day, but they don't think so.
Well,
But
since you brung politics up, let me ask you this. I know you're talking about the basketball politics and league politics, but my question is, do you think American politics and the political climate we live in now, today, 2026, is affecting the basketball politics of the W right now?
No,
BD, that's been going on
no.
forever and a
Well,
day. It
exactly.
ain't just this year
Look, it don't
who's
matter
in
who the president
position.
is. It don't matter who
Yeah,
what it is. It's
yeah,
always gonna
that's
be
been
that
going
racial
on.
tension. It's been going on since the country been here.
You remember
So
when we
it ain't
couldn't
nothing
even
new.
get up. You remember we couldn't even get it. The play. Women couldn't even get on the same basketball court with the men. You remember the women fighting for everything? Okay, I'm just saying. Sports is a mirror of society. That's a fact. AF 504 like BD. She said it's correct. AF 504, you stay on that side, girl.
Don't let BD fool you. He's a troll.
Yeah,
He's
don't let
trolling.
him sweet talk you, Jay. The only reason why he behaving is because it's Tuesday. And
Right.
I told him if he act
Look.
up, he get me
Right.
and Miss D some Wingstop. So he ain't trying to keep me. So
Exactly. Look.
Listen,
he gonna try to be
Hey,
I
good
ain't
D.
broke. I can afford some Wingstop now.
But hold on. It's
Don't.
not Taco
behavior.
Tuesday. Guess what
Oh,
it
It is,
is.
you
but
want
I
that's
hate
what you want? You want
Mexican.
some
But
tacos,
hold on. Hold on. Let
Miss
me say
D?
this.
Let
It's
me
Tinder Tuesday. I'm gonna call it Tinder Tuesday with ADP. There you go.
Oh yeah, because you know they
Tinder
got plenty
Tuesday.
of raising kings out here. Well, I'm
No,
at
I talk about Tinder.
anyway.
I'm talking about
let
the
me tell you about
feeling.
that Raising
I'm talking about
Cane's,
the
BD. Let
feeling.
me put my banner
Raising
up so
Cane's
BD
okay.
can
It's all
see my
right. Look, I
see
wish
my
they had a Bucky's. Did y'all have Bucky's yet?
that go my look. He gonna see my donation cash out down there. But BD, no.
Ah,
Let me tell you about Raising Cane's, BD. What happened? What had happened with that right there? So I hadn't had no Raising Cane's, right, guys? I had it for the first time. They just put one in Cobb where I'm at. They just put one maybe like 4 months ago, and I
Oh wow,
tasted.
you ain't even that far from me,
Oh, don't be
cause I'm
trying to
in
worry about
Gwinnett.
what. Ho. Don't be trying to worry about where I'm at now, BD. Now,
Now
you
I'm
stay
saying
right on.
I'm right next to you. I'm in Gwinnett. I'm like right next to you.
Oh gosh, now we really
So now
we
we could
really
really go
look.
to a game, and ain't no excuse because now
Because
we
I'm
right
going with
next to each other. We could
I'm
all
going
go
with
together. Just bring some duct tape.
yeah, because you'll be out the car.
bring some duct tape. What's up with
So,
duct tape? What's going on, BD? What you
so
got
he'll be
there?
quiet, put it over his
Oh, you
mouth
gonna
because
tape
he's
us
That
all?
so
that, that was her idea, Miss Deep, not mine.
Yeah, ADP,
because
that's a good
That
idea.
that, that was
Look,
her idea to give
have
me duct tape.
listen,
because he yeah.
have BD pick y'all up. She
No,
wins,
no,
and take y'all to the dream game.
no. I'm riding with She Whiz.
Oh,
I'm riding with She Whiz. I'm gonna say, She Whiz, girl. You know I drive like a grandma. Can you come pick me
you
up
don't want to
at
drive with
the
BD.
main
BD, they don't want to
event?
ride with you.
I'm a
Yeah, they
look.
just don't want to ride with me. That's okay though. As long as we could go to the game and I could have me a beer rom there, I'm okay.
Oh Lord, She Whiz.
You gonna be
Uh-uh.
BD. You
She
gonna
Whiz.
have.
He can't drive because then he could put me out his car because I can't do
Oh,
that.
you're right,
Well,
I
ADP. I
can't
ain't
for,
think
do
about
that,
that.
She
for
Whiz.
I
starters,
ain't think about
when
that.
I go to a game, I don't drive there. I take me a Uber or a Lyft because I want to have me a beer while I'm at the game.
Oh, that's smart
And I'm
too.
not trying to drink and drive. And I don't drink and drive. So, nah, I'm
That's
not
good.
driving
Yeah,
there, nothing. I'm taking me an
that's
Uber
good. I'm
or Lyft
proud of you.
and I'm going to have me a drink and y'all going to like it. And we going to root for Angel and y'all going to like it. Stop playing with me, ADP, and she
Oh
wins.
no,
Stop.
you probably really is gonna get on my nerves, BD. My patience got. I'm loving and nurturing, but I don't have to listen. No, She Whiz. BD. Oh yeah, She Whiz. Let me tell you what She Whiz did. She all twinning with the Atlanta Dream, guys. She woke me up and I seen that. I couldn't even see the light, Caroline. And when I saw that, I almost fell off the bed, America. She done went and on threads, she all in there good friends with the Atlanta Dream organization type of thing, right? They up there talking about they got a surprise for all the Dream fans. She called me before she hit the button. I mean, no, she called me after she hit the button to get the tickets. But really, guys, I got to do that 10 p.m. to 5 a.m. Monday anyway. So I forgot. But for a split second, she was almost on the adoption list. She Whiz gets in there, guys. This that good God favor She Whiz got. She get up in there. She done got her some tickets for Monday game, BD.
Oh, shit.
You better
Wow.
go up
Because
there
the
and check.
game,
Look, she
cause the
got the
game
tickets
I'm
for a
going
good
to is
price.
on the ninth. Is the
Oh,
game I'm going to.
BD. When I say they had up there a deal, it's a deal. So if you can get tickets and you don't have to work, go on
No, I'm
threads.
saying I already got tickets. The game I'm going to is on the ninth, July 9th against the Storm. That's
No,
the game
no,
I'm going.
no. BD, this one, I'm telling you, when I say it's a deal, it's a deal for
A
Monday.
deal. Okay. Well,
Yes.
shit, I got to work.
It's not
So,
even $100 for it.
oh, wow. But I still got to work though. So that's too short notice for me to pull that off.
I know. Look, that's why I said that she was gonna be on the adoption list, and then I seen her in the Atlanta Dream organization talking about, hey, what's be? She was like, "What's up, twin?" Here go the Atlanta Dream talking about, "What's up, twin? We got you." I said, "What in the world is going on with this picture?" You know what I'm saying? So she got.
Hey,
But
she wins. Try to get some tickets and some shirts and everything else.
well,
Well,
I'm
yeah,
saying
you got
why
to
we
be
can't
old
go to
before
a
she.
game though. I'm still stuck on that. Can we go to a game? The three of us. We all in Georgia. We all Angel
So,
Reese fans. I don't see what the problem is.
so what I'm saying is, guys, make sure you checking your social medias and stuff because you never know when they
You
gonna
trying to
have
hear me?
these type of deals or whatever. You just never know. Like,
You're not trying to
um,
hear me, ADP? You're not trying to go to a game with me?
and
If
live,
she
laugh,
wins,
love. You say you going on July 19th. That's like 2 days after my birthday, girl. And you know what I'm saying? You go ahead and you do that thing, girl. Cause she wins. Look, I told you I wanted to go to that July 31st game. Now she will. Let me see how she do me on that one. She know I want to go to that one, so she gonna look out for me. But I told her like I gotta tell like Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I'm doing that 10 p.m. to 5 a.m. So it would have to be like Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday games I'll be able to go to. But
Miss D, you would go
that
to a
one,
game with me though, right? Cause ADP not trying to hear me,
I
trying to go
wish,
to a
yeah, if I
game.
was there, yeah. I mean, yeah, we'll catch Uber together.
Right. We was just trying to go to a game. I want to root for Angel just like y'all do. I'm just
that's
a little louder than y'all. That's all.
yeah, I know. It was gonna be me, she wins, and her blessing, her daughter. So and she wins. Stop telling him it's gonna be a part of for going to the game. Y'all get ready to make my nerves bad. Oh Lord. Well, she wins. If it's gonna go down like that, oh, he ain't driving. So okay.
Nah, I
Well,
ain't driving. I'm taking a lift.
mm, 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 mm,
I listen, I'm 35 minutes away.
mm, 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 mm.
So it's a nothing trip for me to get down there. I could meet y'all down there. Hell, we could tailgate before the game. I'm with it. Listen, I'm with all the shits, especially at a game.
Oh, she wins. Too. AC wanted to know. Gosh, what was the question he asked me about ATL? He asked me something about. I don't know if he was asking about food or something. I have to get back to him, but I told him I was going to ask you, and I forgot. Me, Keisha, and Tony going to July 29th, Dream versus Dallas. Big girl, y'all is lighting it up for my birthday month. Oh snap! Let me look. I'm gonna be celebrating all the months, so y'all better look.
So
Donation, like
everybody
Popeye said.
going to a game in July, huh? That's interesting.
Yeah, that's tight. Yeah, I want because BD July 31st is when they play Seattle twice, right? So
Yeah, I'm going to the Storm game on the 9th. That's the game I'm going to, the Storm.
okay, well they play them again July 31st too.
Oh, okay.
I wanted to do the July 31st and the August 3rd because they play the Aces too. Like they play
Listen,
Seattle.
why don't we do the Aces game? That'll be lit, and that will be in State Farm.
Let me check what she is then. That you talking about that August 3rd game?
Yeah, the August 3rd game against the Aces. That's the best game to go to because then we get to be at State Farm and then we really get to act up.
Wait a minute. He's still trying to. He about to put me in the trick bag chat. He's still trying. Lord have mercy. Oh,
Come on, ADP, stop acting like that. We
ooh,
black
my
here.
nerves. Dude, well,
Come on.
he gonna sit beside you, and baby girl gonna sit beside me. I can't.
Listen, I'll buy you a foam finger, okay, ADP?
I don't need you, but let me tell you something. What?
I know you don't need me to buy you nothing. That's not the point here, ma'am. I know you Miss Independent.
Oh,
already.
BD, you trying to be a gentleman? Look, BD,
He
you trying to be a gentleman by the
you know
stuff?
who I'm getting ready to get my tickets.
Because
All the men in my
I'm
life
still
is
a
gonna get my
man. Just
Now
because
you
I'm crazy don't mean I
BD,
still ain't a
BD,
man.
BD,
My mama
hook
didn't
her with
raise
some
no.
Wingstop. We out there. Hook her with the
I mean,
Wingstop.
listen,
Miss D,
I'm
you
gonna
need to
have you.
come this way, girl, to
I know.
like one of the games.
Listen,
But I
I'm
know
gonna
I
I
have.
ain't
know.
Long
spending
as y'all don't
doing.
mind me having my beer at the game, I'm okay. That's
I
all I
know
really
that
care about.
traveling. Hey Jackie, I know that traveling Miss D is something else too. Cause I was like, I wanted Tony said let her know about tickets. Tony, Keisha, and Big Girl. That would be
Right.
nice if you, Tony, Big Girl, and Keisha could come meet me and She Whiz. Then that would be tight.
That would.
Maybe we
We
could
could do
figure
it. We could
out
do it
something.
live.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
I'm gonna talk to Keisha and
basically,
Keisha and
y'all just
Tony.
trying to freeze me out because I'm a man. Is this what this is about? There's some feminist shit going on here because I'm a man. I can't come to the
Hold
game with
on,
y'all.
BD. Oh, AC, I forgot. I knew it was something, AC. Okay, she was. This is what he said. See, and my butt could have, if I had listened to Big Girl, don't show Big Girl this AC shot time. Don't show her what you wrote. But Big Girl Ben told me to design some Juneteenth shirts long time ago. And I was like, girl, what? But he wanted to find out where to get the Juneteenth t-shirts. That's what it was. Thank you, AC. What'd you say, BD?
I said, one, we could go to the August 3rd game against the Aces because that'll be at State Farm. And two, why y'all trying to make this a feminine thing like y'all can't go to a game with a man? Like,
Wait a
what's up
minute.
with that?
Hold up. Let
BD,
me
they
tell
never
you
said
something.
that. They never said that. They said meet you. They already said they'd meet you.
Oh my geez.
Oh,
Right,
somebody took us
right,
to
Miss D.
poor
Like
BD.
putting words in people's mouths. This is what I'm talking about, Miss D. You see that?
I gotta work her nerves just a little bit. Damn.
I know.
Don't
And
come on,
love
Miss
and
D.
live, laugh, and love. So
You
she gonna be here
blowing
July
my cover
29th.
right now.
Dang. Who playing July 29th? You gonna I will be there. Okay, live, laugh, love. Are you going to the which game are you going to? It's a game on the 29th. They play what I say? Who I said 31st. Okay, the 29th. Okay, so they get a day of a break. Who they playing on the 29th?
All right, y'all. I gotta switch devices real quick. I'll be back.
I know Jackie. He do want to hang with us, but woo, Jackie, that male ego boy. Woo. I mean, woo. Mm. That is something else.
I mean, I'm a New
Okay,
Yorker. What do you
Thank
expect?
you, Wiz. She will said, "Let me ask some of my folks." AC, I can't think of anywhere at the moment. Okay, thanks you, Wiz, for looking out. But yeah, we'll figure it out, BD. You're gonna have to just She Wiz, you're gonna have to sit on that side with your sister She Wiz, because you're on the adoption list. I'm gonna sit beside baby girl. You hear that, She Wiz? I already claimed the seating spots. Tell baby girl she's gonna sit beside Auntie ADP, and I got him. I got him. Yeah, you can sit out over there right beside She Wiz. Is Raising Canes? I don't know. Belinda, Raising Canes, it don't have nothing. Why y'all didn't tell me? Now, I love chicken now. But I had to stop cooking chicken like that because my companions was like, hey, we're going to eat out all the time because you just like chicken. But Raising Canes, they only got chicken fingers and just fries. Look, I need some dessert. I need something. That's all they got. They don't have no big selection. Why? What's up with that? Oh, July 19th is the Sky game. Oh, July 19th, the Sky, and July 29th is the Wings. Oh, ooh, woo, dang. Those are two good games. Live, laugh, love. Man, those are two really good games. The Ace is gonna be a good game too. Man, they got a lot of good games in July. Then I guess July the month for us. Then we'll have to see. But BD, you already said you're going to which game? Which game you say you're already going to?
It's July 9th against the Storm.
Okay, you're going to 9th. Okay. I love Cane's chicken fingers and that slaw and that bread. First time me eating Cane's. Political. They need some more. Look, they need some more things on that menu, girl. Like what's like? Yeah, if you just want chicken fingers and some fries, you good. I don't like that sauce. I do not like that cane sauce. She said she gonna AC. She already told you she gonna ask. See AC don't see AC. You acting up in here.
ADP, I need you to drop the link again.
How much you on the? How you be on the panel and I gotta drop the link again? Oh
Because
Lord.
I gotta switch devices. Then I just said that like 5 minutes ago.
Oh,
You
wait
ain't hear
a
me?
minute. Who running this ship. This queen running
You
this ship.
you okay? Look, I was just saying that I did mention it. That's
See,
all I
guys, this
said.
is the first time, and I don't have no problem with no kings. I respect my kings that are part of my life. I have no problem with that. But this right here, oh Lord have mercy, I can't. But yeah, guys. So pretty much we summed it up. Is there anything that we missing? Because this is I want to. This is going to be going on the whole week, but we got games. We got games this week as well. So I'll be looking at keeping up, being like updated on everything as I'm watching the social medias to like see what's going on and stuff like that. And we'll see how their game go. We'll see how their game goes on. We'll see how that game goes. BD, you got me on something else.
Hold on. Let me go out. Come back in. I was just trying to switch my phones up. Hold on.
Okay. Let me see. Hey, Jonathan. BD coming back for a little bit. Hey, Jonathan, what's going on? Jonathan fell off. I guess it. Wait a minute. Okay.
ADP.
Yes.
Is that better?
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Can y'all hear me?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yes,
I
I can hear you,
you too, Misty. What's going on, Jonathan?
I'm good. How y'all doing?
Hey, Jonathan.
We good.
Hey, Miss D.
How are
Hey,
you,
baby.
sir? I think this is the first time I've ever seen you on the panel.
Yeah, this is the first time
That
we
I've been on
actually
the panel with you, I should say.
yeah, we've been on the panel. This is the first time I'm actually speaking with you.
Right.
Now, I want to put my 2 cents in because I understand Big Dog's frustration because I'm gonna say it like this. It reminds me
Just
at
keep
the
it.
time
Okay.
when
Just keep it like no language. But go ahead.
no, yeah, no, I understand where BD's coming from
Okay,
because
go ahead,
it,
Jonathan.
okay, can you hear me now?
Yes,
Uh,
we can hear you.
Yeah, I hear you.
okay, cool. So what I was saying was I can understand from BD's perspective of the reaction I would have had if someone tried to slam me in the back of my head trying to break my neck and all. Because at this point, Angel was already going through hell with the hate from the internet trolls and everyone else that's hating her and making money off of hating her and calling her these names, making up these lies. You know what I'm saying? Um, saying stuff about her that's not true, or talking about she don't need a man when she's dating Wendell. So Izzy adding that what she did into the game, that's what really set me hot. Because this is the bullying has been progressed has, all the way to this point that how much can Angel like take this? Like, why y'all trying to like
Somebody
we're
got
gonna go
music
through
in
and
the
see her?
background.
Yeah, but that's the Jim's music in the background. My fault. But yeah, my thing is, why is it so necessary for this girl to stay bullying? Why everyone saying it's Angel starting this and she's doing this and she's getting punished and all this? When y'all hate clearly blind, like their hate clearly blinds them, and to the point that they don't care what happens to Angel. I remember on Tony's live, some she heard that someone made a comment on Threads when who's a Rakia Jackson fan, and he said he was upset about Rakia's injury. He said he wished that was Angel Reese that got her ACL torn. Prayers up to Rakia. Everybody found out about him and started blasting him for saying that to the point that he put his account on private. So you know he was dead wrong for what he said. He know he messed up. He messed up when he said that. Because if he didn't, he wouldn't he wouldn't go private. He did not like the smoke he was getting. Because my thing is, y'all gotta think. I mean, you have to think about it. You have kids, you have a family, you have a wife or children. Your children has to grow up at an era where everybody just don't care no more. Everybody just have this messed up mentality of feeling like they can like a person and tear this person down to like the other person. Imagine the stuff, the mean stuff you wishing on Angel happens to your loved ones because because you allow your hate to get the best of you so much. And instead of taking account, and because they won't take accountability of it, and because they won't admit that they're taking their hate towards Angel too far, the eventually it's gonna end up karma's gonna end up getting them one way or the other, and they need to stop and stop now. Like I can understand some play NFL, NBA players gets hate, but this is not hate related sports. This is personal hate. This is want someone to get hurt. Like I wish Angel, it, if something would have happened to Angel, they probably be celebrating. It's already on Twitter. I'm seeing people when they said watching Angel crying made my day, and oh, Angel getting Angel getting injured was the best thing. She deserves it and all that. Um, so it's like what you guys said in the panel. God watches everything, and this is like straight up evil bullying. Like he reminds me of me getting picked on when I was in school. You know what I'm saying? And I wanted to retaliate to the point. There was times when I retaliated when a person that bullied me took it too far. Even though I couldn't fight, I wouldn't fight nobody. I wouldn't even hurt a fly. But that moment, that bullying pushed me to the point where I hit someone in the head with a fire extinguisher, and that's when all hell broke loose. It was so. It's just how hard are y'all trying to push this girl to a point where she just says, I had enough because because I'm going to the game on June 22nd. I'm gonna be at Atlanta watching the game up close to see how this is gonna play down between Angel and Isabella. And the fact is, and before that game, they have a game. They got to play against a Fever, and the hell that Angel went through with that little smackdown with Isabella, and the fact that she has to play the Fever after what happened to her, I can't. I can't. If Angel decided to react in a way that we all don't want her to react, I can't really say I blame her. I can't blame her for. Well, I can't blame her
That
for it.
part,
And
that fucking
if
part.
and if hypothetically nothing happens, no Fever fans or no Fever players will push her. But June 22nd, her she's going at it a rematch with her Isabella. If Isabella decided
If
to
she plays,
do
we don't even know if she gonna play because Satu's sister may be back. So I mean,
even if
they
she
may
come back,
advise her not to play. We don't know.
it don't matter if Satu sister Nayara Sabali is coming back or not. Even if Nayara is set to play, Isabel Izzy still gonna they gonna still put her in the game. They're gonna take out the bench and first thing they're gonna do is put her on Angel. And let's say hypothetically that happens. And Isabel decides to try to pull that same stunt similar to what she tried to do to Angel the last
Then we
game.
bring the flamethrower. That's what we
Exactly.
do.
That
We
We're
bring
not
the
that
gonna do
damn
that.
now
We're not gonna do that.
flamethrower.
not
I
no
promise you,
hold on
we're not gonna do that.
no, hold on before y'all go any further. I'm not gonna say I don't want that to happen, but hypothetically, let's say Izzy
Yeah,
does try
don't
to do
say
that
nothing
again.
negative. Go. What you
If
say?
Angel decides that she wants to react in the way that we all don't want her to react, and it Izzy ends up suffering some consequences, and she's let's just say she won't be able to play the next few games after what Angel does to her. I'm not going to be happy about it, but I'm not going to blame. I can't blame Angel at all because now you did that to like you did that because you want that reaction. You know her, the people hate her. You know that she is the most hated athlete next to Shadira Sanders, Michelle Obama's, Venus Williams, and them. You know she gets all the hate, so you're going to try to promote that again to get her reaction, so you can help these angel haters, these anti-angel idiots, prove their point, so they can justify their hate towards her. That's not when it's not the case. So my thing is, that's what I'm saying. If she decides, if Angel decides to react in a physical way towards Izzy, and Izzy ends up getting puffed up or get bruised up, that's on Izzy. That's her fault. And the league, that's on the league. It's on it's on Sandy Bordello. It's on Kathy Engelbert. It's on the whole WNBA. It's on the refs. It's everyone's fault for allowing it because people have feelings. You know what I'm saying? People are human. People have like feelings. You know what I'm saying? You know, having your feelings hurt is the worst thing ever. If I was if I was some crazy strong kid with the mentality of Jason or Michael Myers, and I got bullied the way how I bully, it'd be, bro. I ain't gonna even tell y'all how that would have ended. But just know that I would have been on the news at a young age because I was that mad, and I wouldn't have to use some gun. I would have used my hands and other stuff because
Yeah.
my feelings is my blood pressure. Everything has been like bursted. I'm to the point now I'm enraged. You know what I'm saying? Because I can't take it anymore. I try to go with it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna take the suicide route. I'm gonna take the beat down route,
Oh
bro.
man.
This got to stop. And I wish Angel and her team can sue the WNBA for this because this is bullying, whether everyone believes it or not. This is straight bullying. Uh, and the ref to allow it. You see they smacking her hands, smacking her wrists, doing everything they can to keep her from cleaning up the boards. Every time she grab her and rebound, they see she about to make a putback, and they got to foul her and hack her. It's like a bunch of axes just trying to cut Angel up.
Yeah,
And
and this another thing. I agree with you, Donna. I agree. The Temple organization is not trying to start off their entrance into the W with that type of behavior. So yeah, they're not because the fans spoke out like that real quick, it says a lot. It says a lot. It definitely says a lot of where they stand at. And Black BB said, "What's really disheartening is seeing black men and women aiding the racists in their attempts to destroy Angel." Yeah, I mean, and we're going. It's a constant thing in this world where they're going to continue to do that until they start getting those little suits, and then they, you know, what I'm saying, they can be quiet or whatever. But it's just crazy how they do what we already know, how they set up, paid, and bought for over there when they doing those type of things, Jonathan. So what we got to see now is what are they going to do about it? They're going to do something, and they may not move like we want them to move, but you're right, something has to be done. The question is what. I'm not worried about the game on Thursday about them doing anything to Angel because like every this was personal. So and this was an agenda personal, I believe. I believe. I'm just saying I believe. And it's different with people. They look, they know they already know the politics with them, so they gonna just continue to be them. So I have no problem with the game on Thursday.
Can I answer T. Camilla question in the chat?
go ahead because I want to say something after you do
Her,
that.
her question is, what is Angel Blessing? A championship? Asking because I don't know. Yes, her blessing is a championship. And a lot of them. Because what Angel do Reese does is win. She's won on every level. So why wouldn't she win on this level? That's the ultimate blessing for her professionally is to win a championship.
Oh yeah, big girl. They made Toronto made yeah. Cause we look, we know what sit down means sometimes. So they may. Big girl was like Toronto may do an internal suspension. They may.
And as
Cause
for her
I mean,
personally,
for the
she's
fans to
already
make it
winning.
clear like that, that they, you know what I'm saying, they're not down with that. That says a lot. But go ahead, PD.
Now, I'm saying, as for her personally, she already
Hey,
won.
girl, you all right? Good,
She
good.
won the day she signed that NIL
I ain't tell
deal
y'all
at
who was the.
LSU. She
Mute.
won.
You have to mute. Okay. Go ahead,
Uh,
BD. I'm sorry,
no, I
Jonathan.
was
I had to
saying
mute.
the day Angel Reese won was the day she signed that NIL deal. She won that life that day.
Is she
So
playing in that
personally,
kiss?
she
She
already
playing in the
won.
game tonight?
It's just now you just need her to
Right.
win professionally in the
We don't
W.
we yeah, we don't know.
But yeah, personally, she's
Okay.
already won. And then when Angel Reese is done playing basketball, it's not like she ain't gonna be sought after to do other things because she's still gonna be beautiful and tall.
Oh, Kiss said Izzy big girl, they saying Izzy starting tonight. Let me see. Kiss said she playing tonight, so I don't know about no suspension or whatever. Or what they plan on doing. I know they're gonna do something. I mean, even if she's playing tonight, I know they're gonna do something about it. We
Well,
just
they
don't
have
know.
to do something. And the reason why
Yeah.
is because how about somebody does this to a Breonna Stewart or Asia Wilson or Fee Collier when she come back from her injury, right? How about if this happens to another play and you don't do nothing?
BD.
And then
It
one of
haven't
your
happened
stars
yet. That
actually get
BD
really hurt
BD
really bad
BD
one
BD
day.
BD. That haven't
What?
happened. This was I won't say once in a lifetime. I would say it's a personal grudge. This never happened like that. It never happened like that. So if it would have happened, probably would have happened a long time. They know not to. They know who to. Certain players know who to do that
Let me
to.
see if I can pull that
So
up.
I don't know.
Well, is she in Kish? Is she in that presser? No, I don't even want to entertain that right there.
Who? What
Is she
happened? What
in?
happened? ADB?
She was saying, is he starting in the game tonight? And
Oh
she's
Lord.
like, she had just looked at the presser, so I was like, I don't even want to entertain that because it just
I,
it.
I,
You know what I'm saying? When you watch those pressers and you already on 10, like you don't want to keep watching because you be like, okay, I'm trying this week. You know what I'm saying? Because when Thursday come, I'm just gonna be watching and just see what happens. I'm really wait. I'm not worried about the games coming up. I want to see what happens with this front office organization of the W. That's what I want to see.
How long? Well, it shouldn't take them that long to come up with a suspension. Like,
Oh,
I
they
don't
said her coach
understand.
is bragging on her. Sandy bragging on her.
Yeah, this was an egregious non-basketball play, and it deserves at least a
Sandy.
game. At least
Right.
that.
I don't know if they're gonna do that, but they did find her. I think already. I think. But Sandy, I'm very disappointed with you. Really.
Right, to brag on her. What you bragging on?
Right. Now, mind you, this is the coach of the Liberty. She brung me a chip. I can't believe that she's behaving this way.
Yeah, she does. She loves to stop her. So she would, her being like that, period don't surprise me. I'm sorry, guys. I got a little vibe and discernment, but I'm gonna keep that to myself. So it doesn't surprise
Nah,
me at
don't
all.
keep it to yourself. I want to know.
Yeah, I don't want to dig that deep into people. Because that's a long conversation. That's a
That's all
long
right. I like
conversation,
long
and
conversations.
that's a long let me see if I can pull it. That's a long conversation with a lot of I got to pull up history.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. But yeah, I'm disappointed in Sandy too. I expected more from her. But I really expected more from Carl. That's who I'm really pissed at is him. He lucky I don't see him in the streets.
You can't. Let me tell. I just.
that's
I'm trying to find the.
Because
Okay.
he's a
Today.
man. He's
Oh, what?
supposed to know better.
Okay, I'm gonna pull this up, guys. Hold on.
uh,
And what's so sad about this, guys, is sometimes people get used for people's own personal agendas, and they don't see it. A lot of times, people don't realize that other races will use you for their personal agenda. So of course they would cheer you on for stuff like this because this is what they want. They want us divided. They know if we divide it, they can get over more. The more we divide it, the more stuff they can pull off. Um,
Well, what the W don't understand is they not going to be able to hold the just black women down in general because you got a whole bunch more coming out next year, and then you're going to have more coming out the year after that. It's never going to stop.
so we can ready to play this for a little bit, and then we got to talk through it. So I'll play a little bit, and you let me know what you guys think. I really didn't want to give any kind of attention to it, but Kish brought up a good point. We do need to know what she's saying too at the same time.
I just have something to say before you play the video. All I can, I want people to understand that hate, hate and bullying is a serious thing, and there, there has been some people got hurt. I know, I know some people take y'all don't take it seriously, and you know when people make crazy comments on Twitter talking about, uh, oh, if I ever see Angel, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna hurt her, I'm gonna do this, bro. They don't be playing when they be saying that. I was on Twitter, hearing some dude by the name of, I'm not gonna even bring his name to entertain him, but he's a Nigerian, and he said Angel is the type of girl that'll ask you for some love in the bed and
Oh,
then
Jonathan,
accuse
we
you
don't
of
need to
the.
hear that. We don't need to. We don't want to hear that part. We don't want to talk about that part. Talk, yeah. Go to your next part. We don't need to hear them keep talking negative and saying all those type of things. That
It's
that's too
just
that's too much because I don't watch that kind of stuff. So
man, it's just so much evil
Hey,
that goes
ADP,
on
not for
social
nothing.
media.
Sometimes you don't be trying to watch that kind of stuff. It just kind
I
of
know
It's
land
just
in
sometimes,
your lap
yeah, I know
sometimes.
sometimes because social media, when you pop on stuff on the other on social media, you pop on one thing and all this other stuff start popping up. I get what you're saying,
man,
BB.
it's just too
I
much
just I was just
evil
saying.
on there on Twitter and everything. And you know what I'm saying? I've never seen uh, so many people stoop so low to try to
Mimo,
slander Angel that bad just to make their favorite player look good. It makes the game of basketball not fun to watch anymore. And I've been around basketball for a long time, and now I just it's getting to the point that I want to pull myself back from it. And the only time I'll just watch is just watch Angel Page um and Kiki Erie in the Mystics because they got my favorite players on their team, and Asia Wilson. Other than that, everyone else and Stewie, but everyone else it's just doesn't matter no more because at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? None of this is worth just to boost this one player up that people claim brought eyes to the league. And hypothetically, let's say that person did bring eyes to the league. You don't have the right to tear down other players and accuse them of being jealous of that person and then try to tear that one person down to big her up. That's pathetic. And that's all I got to say. And I'm going to tell you, let them keep it up so that karma can hit them. And I'm gonna go ahead and leave it there. You can go ahead and play what you got to play, ADP.
okay, I want to play with Big Girl. Big Girl was saying Angel will not be hurt. She's covered. She's. Oh gosh, what is that? Big Girl, what is that? She used to showing other. Oh, it went too fast, Big Girl. Hold on. She said Angel will not be hurt. She's covered. She's being used to show others how to carry themselves and maneuver through BS. And Felicia said Angel has plenty of security. AL504 said, I don't even think the teammates care for her. I really believe they are losing games on purpose. AC Shottown said, I don't think Stephanie White really loves or like. Oh man, like that player, she deals with her because she has to. Is that what you said, AC? Oh my gosh. Um, Jonathan, Big Girl said you can learn from Angel. Right now, Angel is a teacher during trying times. Yeah.
Oh yeah, most
Um,
definitely. You
I'm
know what I'm saying?
convinced. She said I'm convinced the WNBA and a lot of others are involved. Tuh! Kids,
I do too. I believe
listen.
so too.
Let me tell you something. What we are thinking, and everything behind the scenes or whatever. Trust and believe that bright, intelligent young lady knows too, and the people around her and her village knows too. The thing about it is having that great village that she has will help her see through everything, and also continue to help her and guide her how to navigate through these type of situations. So I'm just gonna play Kish, is it in the beginning? I'm gonna play it a little bit and see what she says with Sandy talking about her player, because I want to just see what she says.
Are you on a computer, ADP?
Yeah, I am.
It's a iOS system you running?
What stands out to you about
Like an Apple product?
the way Indiana's playing right now?
Yeah, I have a Mac.
Well, you see that. I mean,
Okay.
they have great continuity. I think in the beginning, you're just finding their identity a little bit here. I think not getting into foul trouble, but finding the players that meet. They're a team that almost went to the finals last year. I know Caitlin wasn't playing, but I think they're just feeling confident now. They're a dangerous team.
Hold on, guys. Let me see when it's on.
Busy kind of.
Kish, let me know how far in the video it is.
Experience, a post player, that kind of helps. Toughness. I think a lot of things she's, I think 3 games back, she's done really well. Someone who hasn't had training camp and, just thrown into, it's not much time to practice. But she knows, when you're a little older, you kind of know what you can bring to a team. And she's very, she's critical for how we want to play, just screening, rolling, defending, all of it, shoot 3 balls. It's great to see her back out there.
And helpful that you guys have previous experience.
Yeah, no, definitely. That helped them, building her up and limit minutes restriction in the beginning. But I think she's done, she's been great for us. That's one game when, she got fouled out in 13 minutes, but she's battling hard.
Sandy, in the big picture with an expansion team with all of your experience, are you kind of where you thought you would be, or are you ahead of schedule?
Great question, Debbie. I wish we had our full group to really properly evaluate it. I don't think you can evaluate our team until we're healthy. We're still down 2 important players for us. Niara's such a big part, and Kiki was doing amazing. But right now, I think the parity and the lead is good. We, probably where I thought we may possibly be. Just out, trying to get to that inside the top 8. But we still got a lot of areas to growth. But I think, I'm excited when we do get healthy what it looks like, because now with Niara and Izzy, we just got a little bit more size inside, and Kiki, I mean, what a great little guard that she is, and she's going to have a really bright future.
Do you have an idea kind of how her progress has been, or where she's at and trying to return to the point?
Working really hard, making progress. There's no set deadline now. I mean, it's day by day, and see how she recovers.
Back to that Atlanta game, what was it in the second quarter? I know when we spoke to you this morning, you talked about the ball movement and that being a necessity. But what were they doing that threw you all off defensively that you don't want to see?
Yeah, nothing differently, really. I think it was our we didn't take the best shot. Our shot quality wasn't where it was at. We're taking too many early ones, too many contested ones, not getting into the paint. And then, they're really good in transition. And this is very similar to Indiana. We can't fall into that trap. They beat us in transition. It wasn't a play. It was just them running. And we were very good in our discipline and, how we want to have our early pickups and build walls there. So, great challenge for us to respond after, a good start. But, we just couldn't find our identity. So it's just getting back to what we do well.
Okay, we'll go to Zoom. Go ahead, Sophie.
Hi, Coach. Sophie Duman here with the Ballers Magazine. Building off of your last response, in this Indiana Fever team, you have Aaliyah Boston, Caitlin Clark, Kelsey Mitchell that can get hot really, really quick. Just what are some of the keys?
So she really, it's almost as if like she not trying to talk about it. She's trying to brush it off and go.
She kind of sound like Charlie Brown mama, you ask me.
That's what it sounds like, BD, that she
not only transition defense.
Being Caitlin at halfway, it's too late.
Okay,
we've got to try and sort out us seeing, trying to fulfill our potential, but responding from a pretty average game. And how do we respond and play better today?
Okay. And then we'll go
Oh wait, let
Christian.
me.
Hi, Coach
See.
Christian Brassel, off the record women's basketball. You've experienced a lot of success from Phoenix to New York, and now you're doing it in Toronto. 14 games in.
Let me go right
Okay,
here,
go
guys.
to- Okay.
And then we'll go
Let me see
Christian.
what if she.
Seeing, trying to fulfill our potential, but responding from a pretty average game. And how do we respond and play better today?
Okay. And then we'll go.
Sorry, guys. I'm sorry. So I'm trying to figure out. She pretty much seemed like she playing it off and ready for the next game, and she really thought they were gonna win that game. That's what it seemed like. She didn't seem like the average person would say something like the fans came out and said something. No, she ain't trying to do all that. She trying to avoid it and keep it pushing. What y'all
She
think?
seemed like womp, 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 womp.
Right.
I agree.
That's all I could
Right.
hear is womp, womp,
Because
womp.
a person that just
She
had a
do.
game like that, you can't miss a game like that, guys. You would have to
Exactly.
say
You know what
something.
she did? She caused that because she kind of at first she encouraged that. She said that we going after Angel physically and all that stuff, and that girl got issues with jealousy. So she caused that. Now she want to be quiet.
Right. She bypassing all that. You see how quick she answered. She is not trying to think about that. She trying to move on to the next game. And this is the thing with people. When people think that they can't be touched and no accountability, this is what happens. Until they mess around and find out. So what you guys think?
FAFO.
Right.
That's what I think. FAFO.
Because if I went through a game like that and my player showed that type of behavior, and
she thought I was cute.
I would have been like, you know what I'm saying, when they asked me that question, I just want to say that, we don't tolerate certain things. So moving forward, just something, you know what I'm saying? Like
She
something.
ADP. She thought that was okay. That's why she ain't saying
That's what
that.
I know. I know that, Miss D. I'm just saying, I know. That's a fact. That's why I'm not surprised. But I was, I'm saying, like, if it was in her, which is not, but I would say something like that along those lines. But she swept past that so fast. Like, we ain't getting ready to talk about none of that.
Well, I'm still curious. I still don't understand how the league didn't suspend Izzy. Like, I'm perplexed by that. It wasn't like the Brittany Griner play. Like the Brittany Griner play, you clearly seen Brittany try to grab her to keep her from hitting the floor, right? It was a clear, like, this was like WWE. Like, I don't know. That shit crazy.
And then too, this goes back to the it is what it is, guys, where God gonna make your enemy your footstool, and you hate to see, like, every time they try some shenanigans, the teams just don't, they're just not the same after that, after they try those evil tactics and stuff like that. And for you not only not to speak on it, she didn't even have a problem when they were doing it to Angel, because she wanted to put a stop to her double doubles. That's when it becomes personal.
Well,
like,
here's
why
the
can't
thing. Sandy wasn't going to speak on it because that's the opposing coach, right? Even though I think morally it dictated you should have spoke on it. But she was trying to be above the fray, like she ain't have nothing to do with it, like it wasn't her call or anything like that.
Yeah.
So just her lack of response says a lot for me. Her lack of response.
You know what, BD? You just brought up a good point. You know what that showed too? Is that this is what I'm saying, BD? It goes back to I'm a use you for what I want to use you for, and when I don't need you, I'm gonna kick you out to the side. That's what it seemed like. That's what it seemed like a little bit, since you brought that up.
I'm just saying, like, her lack of response shows a lot. But again, I'm still more mad at Carl than I am at her, to be honest with you.
It's just sad that allegedly some people all play a part in it, and then they get around and act like they ain't had nothing to do with it. I mean, that's what it seems like. And I mean, just something. But like I said, people not gonna react the way we want them to. They're not gonna say what we want them to say.
And ADP, I apologize. I ain't mean to come in so hot, but that shit had me hot. I ain't gonna hold you. I was hot.
I mean, it had all of us feeling a certain way. I was just saying, far as no, I don't want the women, you know what I'm saying, no name calling of the women and stuff like that, because you know what I'm saying, we have kids and stuff too. And sometimes we you know, may be highly upset and we don't even pay attention to like what we're saying and stuff like that. And so yeah, because when they reach that point of showing accountability, they'll come back and look at it. They'll come back and look and say, "What? Wait, what?"
Well, it's gonna keep me hot though if I don't see no accountability.
BD, I got a question. So last year, Angel was getting beat up, and if they would have played the Temple when she was on the Sky, Coach Marshmallows would have said nothing either. We got a lot of weak coaches, men and women. There's only a few coaches in this league that could that would do that. Very few.
And you know what, Miss D, I'd have had the same exact smoke for Tyler Marsh too if he'd have pulled
Tyler
that
wouldn't have did
stunt.
nothing. Tyler didn't do nothing last year.
And that's the thing. Some people who don't get it and are not trying to get it is that this is not something we're just saying for now. This has been going on since you've been in the league. We're like, enough is enough. But watch, change is coming, guys. Just hold on, because you know sometimes it don't happen as fast as we want it to. But watch what I tell you. It all goes back, man. I'm telling you, it all goes back to the beginning. And like I said, when it's built in you and it's your gift, it's nothing nobody can say or do to take it away. And that's what I'm saying. I'm glad that she has a great village. I'm glad that she's surrounded by great people. And we're gonna sit back and watch how God work this thing out, because He gonna work this thing out. Oh, what? June said Izzy just hit one of the indie players in the nose. Now she's bleeding. Well, you know, if that keeps going on, it's definitely like Miss D said, somebody got to sit down and have a talk with her. AF504, I don't know, but that, you know, when it hit, it didn't sit right. And when I posted that picture, I had, you know, a lot of great chat members to say, Mumu, I hope you win that game. A lot of chat members that say, hey DP, that was chills, but that was something God told me to do, like to post that drawing and to put some motivation to it. And you know, as I'm doing it, after I did it, AL504, I felt better. Like, I know He's gonna take care of this, guys. Just hold tight. Just hold tight. We don't know how it's gonna work out, because you know how stuff, it don't, sometimes when we ask for stuff, it doesn't work out in the way we think it's gonna work out, but it still works out. This may be one of those situations. T. Carmela said, First Lady, please know every year Angel goes through something that tells the league they should protect her. AT's choke slam, CC hard push, and Izzy's is that suplex. Nothing has been done. The W is in on it. T. Carmela, remember what I told you last time change was coming for the Chicago Sky? And I said, hold on. And it didn't happen right away when we wanted to, but it happened. And what y'all think wasn't happening behind closed doors, it didn't have to. The action showed, and Angel is on a different team. Hold on, T. Carmela. I'm not telling you nothing wrong. I'm just telling you about the God I serve. Have faith. Have faith in this situation, because she needs everybody that believes in her to have this faith, because this is her life, guys. This is her life. And you know what they try to do, they can't stop what God got for her, T. Carmela. I promise you change is coming. I don't know what, you know, Little change, little change, little change. Momo, you better tell that guy to run down there so he don't get in the street with your Minecraft. That's all I got to say. What, Moo? Okay. Okay, well, calm down. Take a deep breath.
He having a good time.
Yeah, he is. He loves the Minecraft. Okay, Moo. But the only thing, BD, if he doesn't win, he cries a little. So. Yeah. So but he'll get it. He'll learn. AF for the hit in the nose was a misdirection to what happened to Angel. We are not gonna fall for it. Tika Mel Angel has too much motion. They can't control her. They can't. I'm telling you, it's coming, Tika Mel. Hold on. We don't like it, but the fact that we on these the fact that we doing these shows, the fact that social media is showing up daily. And when I say we not the only ones, BD, Miss D, and Jonathan, that are on this thing, the people in the social media are not playing around, guys. I'm telling you, we just have to walk by faith and don't cater to the negative. When we cater to the negative, it wins. We have to fight back. Every time that we fight back, and BD had to be passionate. Sometimes when we passionate like that, we do get in the heat of the moment. So I get where BD was coming from. So nothing he said on this particular situation was wrong. It's not about right or wrong up here, guys. It's about if this was our son or daughter or our family members, how would we react? How would they react to it? They would want the same. They would want the same thing. They would want justice for that person. Hey, Kathy. Kathy said, "Hey, Queen. I love that God has blessed with amazing artistry and skills and talent." Thank you, Kathy, girl. I'm telling you. What, baby? Okay.
And ADP, speaking of art, you said you was gonna check my thumbnails and you never did, and you ain't never holla at me nothing.
Oh, don't be trying to call me out, BD. Don't be trying to call me out, BD. Look.
Yeah,
I'm
now
not
it's
Superwoman.
Yeah, now it's look.
BD, I'm
Here
not
we go.
Superwoman. I will get to it. Okay.
You
So
have a cape. ADP, stop playing.
What? I got a what?
A cape.
Oh my gosh.
Stop playing with me.
Look, I think some people think I do. They think I have a cape, but I don't have a cape. But I'll get to it, BD, since you want to call me out and everything. I'll get to it.
I'm just asking you to put your cape on, is all I'm saying.
Me and Miss D gotta get with her because we gotta do that thing. Great T Carmela sent me some stuff and I want to get with that. We got a lot of stuff we gotta do. But this just put a damper in the week, BD, for real. So I had to switch it up, and this is motivation week. But Kathy, sometimes your assignments, your gifts are used, and it wasn't about how many likes that I would get on my art for Angel or whoever I'm uplifting. It's about them be able to know that we care and that we're here for them. So
they better be lucky my Knicks won the championship, so I still have a little bit of happiness left to spend.
I'm telling you,
if that didn't happen, I'd have been really 38. I think I was 38 before when I came on here. The Knicks would have lost, and that would have happened. You'd have booted me off.
But you know what? And that's the thing. This is why I had to do this show so we can breathe. We can breathe and get it out. You know what I'm saying? All Keisha, Tony, Duval, Bro Claude, and K-Sap did his in a different way, which I liked. And somebody said, well, why didn't you discuss, what happened? Not everybody got to discuss the same thing. He just did a breakdown of the game. He was like, we already know what happened. So his philosophy, his thing, he did it different. And I love the way he did it because we still need to remember, a game was played at the same time, So
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go back and watch this so I could catch what Bro Claw said because I had to go back inside when he start talking. So I missed everything that Bro Claw
did
said.
really good too. He came in like you did too. He did. Momo, calm down, baby.
I know I was hot, and I apologize for that. I ain't mean to get all crazy.
You heard I said, BD?
No.
Both of y'all came in hot.
He did. He came in hot like a dad. Like a dad. I mean, he came in hot just like BD, but he was good with it. You know what I'm saying? Like it needed to be said. Every team get up to play versus. I know, Skull. They do. They act like they ain't got no motion, no movement with the other teams like that until they play the Sky. I mean, not the Sky, but until they play the Dream. AC, I'm looking at you and just saying a different thing. But yeah.
Well, I don't think it's just a dream. I think teams get up to play the Aces too. Honestly.
No. No, not like the Dream. They treat the Dream games. This is the thing, guys, and BD and everybody. We know this. Anywhere the Angel plays, this is what they do. They did it like that for the Sky. They treated the Sky. They got all they knew the situation that the Sky was in, and they get feeding off them stats. Everybody got careers highs messing with the Sky. But the difference is with the Dream and the Sky this year, the Sky got some baddies up there, and then the Dream has Angels. So even though the Dream was already at we had the Dream at number 3. So the Dream at number 1 in my heart, guys, in my heart. But they don't do the Aces nowhere near like they do the Dream. They play the Dream like we playing a championship game. Oh, you helping AC out? Good, Miss D. She can't. I don't think she could say too much, Miss D, for the Sky Trimmer. I don't think Trimmer could say a whole lot. But yeah, Skull, they do. Every team play the Dream like that for some reason. You okay, baby?
All right, well, ladies, Jonathan, it's been fun. Okay. I'm home now. I gotta go cook.
All right, save me some food. And I want you to cook some dessert. And you owe me an ADP. You owe me an ADP some Wingstop.
Some Wingstop, right? Yeah, but ADP can only get the Wingstop if she sit next to me now. Because she made me feel the way talking about I got to sit on the other side if she wins and all that stuff.
Let me tell you something about ADP. ADP ain't got to do nothing to get what she want now. Let's get that right. Let's get that right. I don't have to sit beside you. If it's in your heart to do something for ADP, then you do it. If it ain't, oh well, I'm not missing out on nothing. Because you know why?
You hear she wins, that's just like a woman. Get the Uber and the tickets. That's funny.
Yeah, why he popping off all that mouth, right? That's one. See, she wins. That's why I'm worried about that. He do a lot of talking. You got to show me. I'm in the show me state. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't got that show me state talking about it, don't talk my ear off. Let's keep it 100. Oh boy, talk about spoil. Okay, but anyways, that's just keeping real. Sorry, BD.
I know you just talking stuff.
We're not a sister and brother match either, because I'm trying to tell you, you know, some people, guys, chat, I'm gonna tell you this. Some people think they be ready, but they don't be ready. I'm not saying that's you, BD, but I'm just saying.
Oh, I know.
But yeah, guys. Yeah, I am. But okay.
Yeah, I know, because I stay ready. I'm born ready. I came out ready.
All right, bring it here. Yeah, so we're going to see, guys, how this game.
But we got to do the August 3rd thing, the Aces game. That sound like a plan, and that give everybody time to plan too, because that's like a month out. Like,
okay, I'll check with my boss. I'll check with my boss. She wins. She ain't gonna steer me wrong. So, boss.
Hold up, you just talked all this independent shit. Now you got a boss.
Oh yeah,
how that work?
Because she part of the family. She part of my family now. So I don't know what to tell you, BD.
Oh, okay, my bad. I'm just saying.
Yeah, because she'll probably what, baby? You want the green bag? Okay, then. You want the yellow one? Which one you want? Okay.
Right. I see that she wins. Don't do her, right? Yeah, I see that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. She Wiz, no, because She Wiz had my back. You was questionable with the question mark. Oh, she hit a 3 at the buzzer. Oh man. Well, they better not look. She can hit a 3 at the buzzer, but they better be careful with that. Wanting her to do that. That's a lot of the pressure
All right,
and
but I
stuff
gotta
like
go
that.
though. But thank you for having me,
Okay.
ADP, and
Thanks,
putting up with
BD.
me.
I appreciate it. Yeah,
Later,
we'll
Miss
Good
catch
night,
D.
you on the
Later,
BD.
next one.
Jonathan.
I know me either, T. Carmella. I'm going. Oh, AF
Take care,
504 said
BD.
she said she gonna get Tyler some props. He showed some teams that point forward format. Angel was successful in the position. Oh, okay. I was like, what? Okay. Oh, you talking about? Oh, okay.
Hey,
Well, still, big
ADP,
girl, huh?
ADP. I'm about to get up on out of here. I'm gonna finish the rest of my workout. I'm also watching this game, so I'm gonna
Yeah,
hit y'all later.
finish your workout so that look, it'll calm down some of that steam. We in the inspire motivation week because that took us for a loop. So we gonna go into Thursday with a different type of thought process. We're gonna see what happens from there. But thanks, Jonathan, for coming on. And I'll chat with you later. Thanks, Miss D, for coming on. Thank you, chat, for coming in the chat. We're gonna check and see what's going on with these games today. Guys, y'all know somebody gonna be on tonight. It's very quiet in the streets. So you know somebody gonna probably be on tonight. I'm getting ready to go in there. Me and Casey gonna have us a little art party. I'm gonna bake some cookies and fix something to eat. Or whatever. We're gonna have us a little good time, mommy and son time. So we're gonna get ready to do that. I may let Casey paint. I don't know because last time we got it on the carpet. So I may let him paint today. But guys, be safe. Tell someone something nice today. I know it's late. It's like 7 here and might be 6 somewhere else. You could also start it off tomorrow. You know, any type of motivation, any type of just saying hi, period. Try doing that this week if you have time. Thank you guys for showing up. This was a great show. And we just had to continue to get this off. I think moving forward, now we just want to see the evidence. So the next time we run in something like this, it won't be talking about the same scenario of the game of what happened. We're gonna be talking about what was the solution, what did they do. That's the next thing. So I'm glad we've had time to get it out. But this week is about making some moves. Let's see what type of moves they make, and then we'll touch back. Okay. All right. Have a great day. Big girl. Love you, big girl. I love you, chat. Always and forever. All right. Enjoy your night. Peace out.